our studios of Pure 95.7 FM Atrasia. Natures Agudamun Sembre and Adrian, some of the Ophie, and Yaman producers. I can see a near. Oh, my boy, you know, I never saw you for Kama. Now, said a dying she Rika Common. Na ya kofam na nsem no e de abaye wi a ye de fisem no enso e ka ho na fe no obia enso atimenya ne chefa kama abayafo nyina atenase ya ba be di dwuma no se Christian reduce ha Maxwell nana Asian enso atenase ya ba ye beti omu nyina nka na omache omadwene e de afa ensem a ye de egu apono so no wonso adwenche no e betimi aba by the way of so beko ye Facebook page wo no comment section message awo no adwenche awo no na wonso adrop kama ama yate wonka na alope number of issues any about di hu komo yenim senya me yad mo chena and the UEFA Champions League final enso baso na sede yadi kai abo hu nka ye edi ache Ghana fo nyina no especially here ye wo Asante Mantem wa sede da Pure FM ye tenasia yeta eye no eduru Champions League final ya na ye mpese ye betena studios na ye nkwa ye commentary nyina ye hia ba bi baako na ye ne abusuafo ye ne adofo nyina ahia ne ahwe game no na chesa commentary and so Eddie and of course nyame yadma wachina final no exceptions inside the piabo until this time ye pm ewo amakom Moa Munim Santinos announce City Star Building announce Okasebia Oba Ash FMA. There is a new place from 1759. Yes, 1759. And this year's Champions League final, Pure FM train and so the entire sports team, any team members were training EBPMO. It was 1759. Nyami Adma Wachina old. Santinos, and also the Casawoba Santinos. Oben said there is a new pub. For instance, 1759. And I wish you a phone. Yes, yeah. Not just say I enjoy Champions League game. No, you better kind. At the game in the home come. This time, don't forget, sir. Match no at 4 p.m. Yenim Sanka Champions League final yana at 7. But this time at 4 p.m. And to make no mistake, Shannon so Namaki will calendar and say, oh yeah, be on the Saturday. No, I can't. So over Champions League final at 4 p.m. And I game the bit in your consinti. Exactly for the night say that demo I because you best starting them. What you say? Saturday, in fact, you're not pong from a Jumawa. Untimi shada nkobe bi enti nyina ebe match straight akwa the venue na che say ya nyina ya boa ama technicians ne team member omo hyeso omo dwumadi nyina no to say bi ebe kwa kodu okra na omo wi omo setup bibia kama a giant screen ena ye yidesi abonten said ye mu amafole ya chere mu nim sere ayetan no on say screen dey na super che say bia wugina bia no nye wasimanim sim bia no ebi nim because screen no said they the city and max asma make we nye ba bia fe na tv ketu am no be ka say obi asori yesi wanim obi celebrate ni wasi wanim uhuru kra still usi obi anim exactly because screen is so and from everywhere will be ano obetimi ahun the echo screen is so you know
then again screen is so bright sometimes we screen kaka ba ujina enimu kura
of course
screen just like their last year your friends are come
last year they call just
Master P
last year's year
Master P
one screen I don't need a
but that screen is the best I have not seen it before ujina very far away right yeah and also one thing they say yengina to get an ear ball it is better than say unkwa hebo and did I say na say be say unkwa hebo nti me share them unim many better first half na mada most often no the fan na ebenya into na stadium who say nipa bebre seats or ayeko and that makes it very interesting so ombeba they are coming in their numbers for sure but here say say ban them but what I say
so no make my Arsenal for the message no
exactly
and they will be passing through the show almost moment ni ti do bia be ka bi omunka
for sure
ombeba be ka omun nsem so a kire
and I say omo na ebo into omo na eso omo ba say PSG ni fans bebre most PSG fans they be Barcelona for kakra any more amobo against binim ba bia wo akobo against Arsenal we say our PSG no and na ombeba I hope you understand but even Arsenal for the crib most so support Arsenal so once I hear Arsenal for na yomu game they have to be there first in their numbers so we Arsenal fan now OTM a voice all over the country and I'm in and around Kumasi Ashanti region that you need to really come there because game were very open and the game we so Chani be my main fa the back control your best first go be your best cap no
okay
enti obia very, very open game. What I say, because we read in to say game 50-50. Your best first goal. Who's the last 11 Champions League? I'm saying they win your set first goal. It move be brain attack also. Champions League. I say, looking at the Arsenal team, was almost first goal. They are very difficult to beat. What I say. So it's going to be very wonderful. I know you'll be there to give out the best of commentary, the best one we have. No two ways about that. We'll also be there to do the analysis proud to the game, and Jake will be there to put things together.
Chairman BKB.
Survive things.
But guys, no more I'm
blessed though. Mo boss the move PS ka for nkwa na mo si o. Mo so mo yire mo ha ga me o. Doc be bad. I'm person doc ba. Me be say me tina doc kin. Doctor answer for eje. Me show one of my asa no sa wa so person be ma. This time we say some my cause Mr. Paul San so
me also say Arsenal omoji obey
party ama ne staff. So yeah. And I say me I cry in particular. My dream is I've got there are a lot of Arsenal fans in my
circle.
In my circles, short circle. Okay. Who say Waddle? He's one great guy. Kofi Rompo, so Arsenal fan. Then Alex Severin, honestly another Arsenal fan. I make Mr. Paul Asante, Paul Sands, honestly Arsenal fan. BKB Arsenal fan. Manager Arsenal fan. Doc Arsenal fan. But what I say, my woman too is an Arsenal fan. My dad and I saw Mbra also Roma, and I don't know who took care there. And a lot of all these guys are brought. Theophilus, yes, my big brother, he's in the United States of America. Called me 3 days. Only said name birthday. Yeah, name birthday. But me birthday, I mean, said I'm trumpeting. Problem. Don't worry.
29 May.
Yeah, 29 May. Don't worry. Okay. Me said I'm trumpeting. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh, Debbie. That is as mean. I don't even post. So what's it's not about money. Now say when this guy to me post, there is nothing wrong. But it is what it is. Okay, so the engage. We are okay. Momo betombe 5 since your point. I made over. Big men are listening. And Andy, my boyhood friend, I mean, if I say more like a brother, he's in the United States. Now, me 3 days. Into Dini de Penoma Kai Media. We grew together. Our guest in UK, honestly, Arsenal. So there are a lot of Arsenal people around my phone. So this time, there, because I'm back home, because I'm Okraku Jones. I don't want to say, but what I can say that I wish there is going to be wonderful. And the other, say bomb beba. No, bet me yeah, Chelsea. And we also invite all Chelsea if I require London stuff. Yeah. So they need to come and help all of us to do it. And it's going to be wonderful. And I also are great guys. Many of them are buying our numbers.
Fantastic.
And we're going to get
fantastic. And one lady friend of mine texted me on Snapchat. Me posting flyer, I don't know, texted me on Snapchat. And I was like, no, I train, but also this time there. Or a Manchester United fan.
Okay.
And also, opposite this time, the only anyway, when we say attack, but unfortunately, I BCBiano, no Accra. And at this time, we will come as I'm so okay. Oba no say na, or many text no say na, say Oba, Obet na him so man worry Maxwell when tena Maxwell.
Yeah, for sure. Say Manchester.
Or Manchester United.
Carrick as him to Betna mention.
Oba Betna Maxwell.
There is this guy of Finland, your friend Nelson. Yes, OTA show no. Every time, and my Yanchian and all those guys are on around. I think we love them. Yeah.
No, citizens are. 2 years later, I'm panting as him. Lady friend.
I had to say your friend.
Lady friend.
But then after so, me not namming chamber, but manti lady no with audio. I never had it.
Me lady friend.
Why not you?
No, she's your lady friend.
Yes.
But open so it's not me more. Good. So when you to say I'm miss many years. Oh yeah, guys, them yeah guys. Didn't know say me not namming.
No. Much busy.
Obey my busy.
And now no say no pay. Say so be bisa questions. Bo
it's a now.
So now your analysis ni be now
we commentary say we'll be there to summarize. Time ben am menya ne na dis anko ma
say be on my me flow no. Na say o training
mo answer questions and answer your
analysis now, but
no name you
me Frantina you can Frantina
you say also sorry
on need it to us never pay
say yes much where no you
me honjo oni me no say me honjo and I was looking so we missing
Champions League no time na e bono no so hwe na bonte na screen nya papa
yeah when you feel
I'm from financial mutrim say the usual 7 p.m. 8 p.m. And you Champions League and we are getting on 9. And we are getting on 9 where you TV see Bontinas screen in your papa. You are not going to enjoy the coverage. It may be our call Ado be our Champions League, you know. Making sure say a baby will be a proper screen. I'll be to me a that's true. Because Bono say we are not a demo and the pictures in the by the moment in the base screen I see a Bontia I light better so no. Nancy me ko a Premier League ba could be SG more and Chihonum maybe any attack with Dino. A giant screen is so but I we and the images in
oh okay.
Etino say yeah don ye kwakoye ne baby ye kwakoye no wiade no 9 dey but the way be see mount stage no any baby me mount screen no any angles e dey be ma no and the pictures no ubenya no say the ote dem a wo share your Champions League no and we are going to give everybody a wonderful coverage.
Fantastic just like we've been doing ti earlier the no but you better come on pay.
Yeah, but
four
that's
PM.
Not for you feel you know morning and kasana. Because these things don't happen like for a very long time. And Chris said, do you remember the last time you bought Champions League final like for so when I heard a BBC and I home with them. In recent time, team saying GB the JJ Andy City J and now PAG Swaji. Who say I call 2 year interval. But PSG on the first team from 92 but YG first time we're defending. Arsenal, don't forget they've been to the final before. And team B or G first B or co-final back lose second one already. What year? And yes, I bought game week 4. I don't know 4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay. 4. It's a game when you easy. So by 6:30 then they say Yapon. Then we express like Yaji and Nini Adina. So I think it's good.
Okay, Champions League you be room na by na krano you be call Budapest na ya kwa bonko makakra from Budapest arrangements are UEFA for a just like Pure FM and so yeah arrangement it was 1759 Old Santinos Amakum but the Black Stars of Ghana and so was on Tuesday Ghana any Wales match no everything so far players are coach Carlos Queiroz side from no omo camper training and so kwasoni adena and come baby and so actually cut our FA president Nakasa Edin Komo say ono ohwemu a Ghana ye ni nipa criticizing the chain ono so the most criticized person Ghana not even Ghana man penny ono ket said ye si kana asem no ye beba ne nsem ne so na odi nsem for enso de atoja say neneje say Black Stars of Ghana players no say you criticize omo turn criticisms no into positives or omo be positives for the positives no na almost to etim dia yedu ni nyina no ye be kwa akoti Benjamin Asare enso edi nkomo from Black Stars camp ye be kwa nya kwa akoti Asamojan enso nkomo kakra hanuma ni nyina no ye be kwa nya kwa akoti sanso na branch na ye friend say Thomas Brandon Asante wano enso akasa area fa ye team ne ho ene adwuma omobo ewo eye kam ni nyina no enkomo but nkomo we de etu ntwa still so Abrantia friends Cone Derek Cone omission from the Black Stars no ne said uncle just Eric enkoma onunsu AD menim se oye media tour ene nkoma awodi no me tieti nkoma ni bia me hu se yenuanum se ntwofo bi so fire journalist omo enso ema platform to the uncle no can in semi ade me say some we say no me person me get involved because I understand the frustrations ebia the family might be going through but and simply be one more uncle no or ya come on abroso do what I say or ya come and simply be abroso too much the fact that young friend the recall no interest Black Stars now what's even the assurance to say me tell one audio I know make a case that Obama Akrana switching nationality and omo ada no na den but say nationality switch and then just automatically or walk up and someone switch nationality and then just Germany for so be friend so me dey call walk up ni from baby angles ni nyina no uncle ni atwuse be adam for pa anope no ni di nkomo na me catch atwuse on kan chane uncle no say on tone down what I say you can be frustrated but ni say I say without the recall no Black Stars intimi nyehwe. But that's not the case. Metiasia with how issue no is turning out with phone call to Accra side. Any train over train na later on. I understand. I understand the frustrations, but and 71 ma or ya come and abroso. And now Kopama Chelsea for one friend. Kopama England for one friend. No. Obi and friend Kopama so more here sending it. I understand that part. What I say, but shall run to know in some those the Christian
but anyone what can sometimes think beyond today.
Of course.
And then you are the same people na no be deal you.
Yeah.
And I walk up no a branch what do say? He's a
young chap.
It is a Ghana and Israeli will be an go bit me more World Cups. There's opportunity to play in the next another subsequent World Cups. Ghana bit me qualify. So young friend will know and then some now work can bit me watching how quite.
Yeah.
Your behavior today and in Sembia Becano and the bit me by the gap between a China Aquanya Bia, SAB and Kibit Majina so near Fro. Me know Bia say probably Namaso can the last two friendly say boy, you know. He was our best player. But honestly speaking, he's not Leo Messi. Onye Leo Messi I am friend now. And Jesse a team no, I said the best player be our so wonderful be the young friend no, etino Ghana football about the way. He's a good player, young friend no, or very frustrated. Circumstances crowd and nam so am young friend no, and a man much more terrible. But beyond that, say we the recon now we any offer and now we the busiani now Bekasa on behalf of the boy. Don't just look at today. Look beyond Nyamiadumone. Now Ochina 17 be guided by what we see. And one word the fact that was switching air nationality no and say automatic call up into the Blasters, you still needed to justify why you must be called. Said there are several other players or must switching nationality by from into the Blasters call up we. He's not the first, he's not the only.
Yeah.
And you know omunya botre me no ya adwen say circumstances are a ma branch the young friend no yade.
Yeah.
But ochina 17 Andy ochina no only the same F4 we can't to create a pretend it potentially no one shall say Ghana bet me the next World Cup na say ket all things being equal say osai e de no available say omonsan ko re-election and me no nto abani bi o and the football people no will still re-elect Abranti and papa ye fe de Okraku Ket any the executive committee the executive council for ye and the best running Ghana football. And when you are talking about them Andy or Chinebi osano the best year juma be guided. Me know ya say we are frustrated there but
of course, because that's not the end of boy in a career. Maxwell,
I think
on that.
Many crazy but it's so be so say the Oma never found a crime and a casa and on any problem. Miss Many Sanipa no problem. Because here in Ghana, but you the agent of the boy and I'll be any way now in Akasa. And how do you get a boy's number? It is very hard to come by. But what I say, it's here in our culture. How do you know say Nebra and Neofa, right?
Neofa.
How do you know so on managing? And how do you know say boy in a crowd from the timer of or young Kuala Brima or Betumi Abobo a true Neofa? Again, how would you know say even the nationality switch no? But you tia Neofa ne jijine mane basa until when Adenokoyesa the boy is blaming their uncle.
Me say one of you ni bi papa ne ka say your omo ono ene akola ne papa ne ma me ne senior brother na omo convince akra na say on switching nationality for them.
The father or the mother no omo nyina na falling on we say wo de we ne siege na mama boy no even maybe the boy may love the uncle so much or whatever the uncle says you're right until the you know it looks like the uncle no mom the boy na koto problem but what you say na make na say the boy is disappointed and when people are disappointed they do a lot of things you be no yet so mature and also yes so or what the will to be able to keep that is in him and you be they had on obetiatia last minute now he no take a decision what say the obi so ho e ha na po be kan no ko obi a wo se ne ane de obi so ho no emfa ne ho andi se what ya say untumi nka so obi anya ne de baako enti FA for so send your so kasa say Christian kasa bia boy ne nye your friend say Messi yeah Christian does this when he's a journalist directly doesn't deal with the boy but say FA official be kasa na wo bo qualify say one mobi enti what so in aside and say we call World Cup we don't talk like that people who are there and say we there no yam friend crank you now what can say ya free unti free tamale bra kumase we trying holidays we free tamale ba kuma mpacho oba no sebinka crash and accidents ya hwanae obedri na medru I will say free president. The question is it the every president never call up on the players kasa directly or the coach
in terms of almost sending tickets, the protocol officer, Mr. Alex Asante.
And they are not crossing here the FA president. So why speak to the FA president? And see, they are disappointed. When people are disappointed, Omut may call long way. But I agree with you, Chris. I said, Uncle Ningabotra, if only the boy will still play for Black Stars doing Abotra, it be a blessing in disguise. Okay, Wako World Cup be and you know. Is it only the money? Baby Obono was Kenyan. Unti 8 is on his side. What you say? And Ghanaians are loving him. Or you'll be a say one more qualifiers need him. A friendly match is 2 years, but still Ghanaians are fighting for. So it means that Ghana people love him.
And they've seen something in him. I'm not happy. Andy Obi Noah on secret in Chedao. But what I say, Obi Noah on secret in Chedao. So we are maturely now. Won't go cast a winner. These things are about to happen. For you know, because next World Cup, because on the bag Ghana captain, who knows? But yes, we have pending for so when you ma be because ye ko fan kwala no abrochire ho ba and de bia makase media me wo ankan kwala me mo bia mebo because we can't even manage them. We are not truthful to them and the to manage or not any problem. Intimate or ya dreams and no of an on tone down. And I hope says a ben in bekasa or on tone down now for the boys future career and on tone down. Yeah, man pay je kene ka so ka chere ni se onya right. I was for young camera nemra na ba ya ba beto aso ene dia kanyina no enso et media ba esanse still na ye wonsem bebrebe honoma else san komu nyina na yedi anopai e wo show so wati say Christian enka wati Maxwell na Asian enka Jacob aju sebe any production team no enso e wa chiri e boya kama me did Andrew so usu meeting from Andy Casas me tiramu area ma chairman bright kankan borar pechamu bebia wo bia nyankopon kam ne se dwumadi na wudi no enso e boa ama show no enso etimi akona nim ti no yenko amro ne emra sisi.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Right, we saw phone Yenin Komokakra live on Pure 95.7 FM. Still, yeah, live on Facebook, Pure FM TV. Sounds on other socials. No, once Betia latest. Young for a walk up on Komokakra and so anxious. And Ramamifa we enter us and Ranajo and I'm not now much and the world champions, defending world champions, and Argentina coach Francis Caloni and so I name a team for the FIFA. I walk up now. Mami 26 players are Argentina and a USA. For the World Cup no mame fa we entuga sem no team the buy no yanya botrem enso awram ewo omu team nemo na say analyst no esiate goalkeepers no ayamiens abrantia friends one muso wam afa no sanso na Geronimo ruli omafa no any goalkeeper friends Emiliano Martinez Dibu wam enso atimi afa sa goalkeeper defenders no abrantia friends Leandro Balaldi sanso na Nicolas Tagliafico Gonzalo Montiel Lisandro Martinez Christian Romero, Nicolas Otamendi, Facundo, Medina, Brancha, friends now, Molina, only different methods no, Leandro Paredes, Rodrigo de Paul, Valentin, Bakwa, Joseph Watton, walk up maybe, and watch Giovanni Lusoso, Frano, Ezekiel Palacios, Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, Enzo walk up maybe, Argentina attackers no, Julian Alvarez, Kobe, Leo Messi, woman Afran, Nicolas Gonzalez, Kobe, Thiago Amelda, beko bi senso na branch friends Giuliano Simeone one eko World Cup Nico Passe Kobi and Lautaro Martinez enso eko World Cup ne bi enom later seba san komono yet emamu ewo dwumen so we squad na no Franco Mastantuono, no Gianluca Prestiani, no Alejandro Garnacho, no Emiliano Buendia, and in Abrantia friends Marco Senesi, woman in a squad Argentina, Omi Argentines, Nemo manager Timo de Kono, Woman and Swent Menkobi. The attorneys according to Polymarket, for almost say, Yenfa will end to get some World Cup air squad, and also be a drop in the squad, not Oma dropping the chances. Mami fan to get the Batojano, almost say, with air squad Argentina for a name, almost chances. So World Cup 8% and Argentina 8% chance. So much FIFA World Cup no and according to Polymarket for any doing some ensure to your medal so Koswa Emma listen and Asomami Mami for we enter some Argentina the last year World Cup 2022 Ewa Carter Wam Ekwaje sorry our team no one more them call 2022 and this air team Mami fans to say players are 2022 Wam call bia only this air squad they no Jetson and the Sir Angel Di Maria Warreta from a national team on Ankobi or last 4 years, name this time one Kobe, Abrantia France Franco Armani, one Enso Kobe, this time one count, German Pezzella, Echo 2022, 26 on Kobe, Marcos Acuna, Echo the last edition, this edition on Kobe, Abrantia, your friends 1/4, on Kobe, Gaizo Aya Rodriguez and Kobe, Alejandro Aya Gomez and Kobe, Paulo Dybala, and Joaquim Correa. Omina players are 2022. Marijano, Ediomoko World Cup, Nemum 26 no, and Yaris Omusumeki Ayalis no, and update Tabasan Kabono, yet Emamum and so much Medinosona, Mame Aya Simeone, and a pass Aya family, na Yenin Komano Pe, Unsad Nra, Met Omutim and Soremano, Mekachos Akodana, your friends Aya Giuliano Simeone, Ano, Aya Diego Pablo Simeone, and a baboy, or co World Cup, maybe, Sons and Nico Aya pass, and so I am not a player of Argentina, woman national team or co-World Cup maybe only in 1998 Diego Simeone and after Openia France Pablo Ayapas Simeone Eco World Cup Pablo pass and so called World Cup and now after 1998 2026 Obiaba and so Eco World Cup 98 normally a part of Argentina squad Wamu Amoma and so a part of Argentina 2026 air squad Giuliano Aya Simeone and Nico Aya pass and Argentina Diakoswa the one some Emamu and so Jumadin pay and area to meteor transfers no kakra Namako Jim Komana Aya Tottenham Hospital Mami Abrantia friends and Marcos Aya Sanesi Nayan come after Sana Mecca to a space team no Wamu any Andy Robertson and so we as free agent no the team and Enra Wamoni Abrantia friends Sanesi and so na Sanesi no Shakai Edema bomb of our team no contract and so Abadawe Diamante and it's a space and so Fakodano a free agent and on the fire boy no Nania Diaba the one some Emamu Ewo Jumadin son of pay and Jetia and so I am Maresca Ebe coach Ediama Manchester City Edika di won come Mame Madre boy their friends Brahim Diaz Name fa we Enzo as a reporter me saka yes Enzo I am Maresca wa country Man City pen for no say Brahim Diaz o yes akoda no a Man City boy and a Madre for Ekofano yes Enzo Maresca see players of person no me adwuma no akoda na friends Brahim Diaz Morocco no o yes boy no and so ewo I am na the team demo and we report and so to Jahusem no yet eba mo makato se Enzo Maresca ne contract na de bibia twese wasane ne contract no Enzo awie a just openye no Jack and his official announcement Enzo betu aba so ora we and as I see I can no and I just one oba baye and so at ama no mana and as a club from some Manchester City and no I diaba ya the one some ensuri tuja ye this song come no mami opanyi ba ko a your friend is Dino Aya Tomola, you can't dino Aya Tomola or your coach. Reporter me say can you see a coaches are Crystal Palace FM, Amoma Berry Plessy, Oliver Glasner, Diamante, and it's Aya Dino. Aya Tomola opanyino wonu so din e wo soro pa Diamond and St. Palace team no consider sa ora we so betun aba e chance Anthony Iriola no anwe ya emfa se Iriola emfa because I'm not say Anthony Iriola bibia trust anwe ya Leverkusen wa Germany eho ana Iriola enso betun yakọ because asset enra adeba no na opanyino in deep conversation deep negotiations with Leverkusen and to sort of kwa Dino Tomola ono so na Crystal Palace na niam enso twa kama edia free na BBC sports pundits no wamos avoti Premier League player of the season the chen NSA over football writers wamudema Bruno afem Premier League no omudema Bruno nemum BBC sports pundits no almost player of the season Premier League player of the season no Arsenal Abrante friends Declan Rice one adoma vote no player of the season and coach of the season the manager of the season no and also omudema Mikel Arteta almost Arteta and manager of the season award no and diaba yede some emamu ewo show no so omu team of the season and a Premier League team of the season according to BBC Sport na team of the season David Raya goalkeeper Julian Timber William Saliba Gabriel Magalhaes Nico O'Reilly Abrante Francis Declan Rice Bruno Fernandes Elliot Anderson Abrante Francis Igor Thiago Antoine Semenyo and Ellen Holland only players are according to BBC Premier League team of the season on any day with them no yet Emma and so Jumadinson and on Mami Aquadana Francis Curtis Jones and on Liverpool for boy on January and in Tabernacle forever Liverpool some comparable Liverpool Ama Aquadano and so and Mianquadamente and some Inter for Baba do sound command pay so Inter for this episode for a Curtis Jones Demet and it's Aquadana Kayes at the Inter Milan. I'm a reporter in second Empol last Tuesday. Yes, Inter for a contract Liverpool because the same boy no anyati asiaso badiaka a club to club negotiations. So my contract a bobo from Liverpool diamante and it's a deal no around 25 million euros. Inter betria at the Liverpool. Now I'm for this boy and a Curtin Jones and a reporter yeah the one some Emamu Ewich Medina so me ko Barcelona mama a Danny Olmo or a player not my boss a team no na Barcelona they said the obugu so your transfers na now so say my men for a report I'm in second there yes I done Olmo Arsenal for monitor situations ewa Barca and I can say unsam I done Olmo oba aye Barca no nepra and so dinina now one moment this season no as a boy no why fit and sweat your matches do the mente and it's Arsenal for monitor we and they Barca kwaso to aye players especially and now I'm for Anthony Gordon so so my boy na friends Rashford ni deal na permanent no man Julian Alvarez and your Barca and as Arsenal and so for aye Danny Olmo and your reporter in Saka ya there was some Emamu Ewoj Medina Mamin fa we enter yes Enra and a upim ewo Morocco aye dia CAF under 17 Wamu AFCON no and semi-final no and so etimi course game 2 no and so etimi course Mamin fa we enter yes na aye Senegal and Morocco again. Senegal akwashe Morocco on penalties. Ewo Rabat bio eno under 17 no say enra game no interestingly Morocco for no womunya penalty 99th minute but still womu the game call penalties no Senegal etia qualify omo and Tanzania and be share our final enra no Senegal omo first team no and I say omo senior men's team no ewo USA mabeka omo some dey omo America omo prepare for World Cup enra hotel before ombeko training na omo monitor game na omo na 17 and so but yanko na enko said na inside o ACT including coach Francis Papa Thiago players ni na na chosomo ensukuta phones and tablet womo monitor nkoda na hwesa de omo se omo nkoda na qualify no anigia na ewo hotel ho no nyasem keto Senegal tranquillement
Yo kana nyetel lan la ñaar yeen yi fa ni ko inshallah kan
Senegal senior team and Omani and so the man the 17th one so AFCON question final Tanzania and Sumesia almost Morocco our penalties memano Morocco on penalties and as Morocco AFCON this year and Ankorano and so Morocco and the team command mamo and so yami admochina and the UEFA Champions League no Nina and so the season way na Arsenal still unbeaten. Mami, a list of air clubs are unbeaten in a single Champions League season. I am Arsenal for no. Sometimes I'm come and say, I am Mami fans together say, 9 teams are unbeaten in a single Champions League season. Arsenal, ebetwe the 10th air club na. Mami fans together 92-93. Marseille, echo unbeaten. 93-94. Milan, echo unbeaten. 94-95. Ayas, echo unbeaten. 98-99. Manchester United, echo unbeaten. 205-206. Barcelona, echo unbeaten. United, 207-208. Almost echo unbeaten. Bayern, echo unbeaten. 2019-2020, Man City 2022-23 and Omojino Wamoko unbeaten. The following season 23-24 Madrid and also unbeaten. Arsenal everything about the 10th team Champions League Obako unbeaten and aya sensebe Yanko aye Heroes Air Square Budapest somewhere around just a Puskas Arena Mami Heroes Air Square ho Mami Fentugas and UEFA and for Wamu at the UEFA Champions League no ebaye Openye friends Kafu at the Champions League trophy nebaye afa 2 teams no club from Arsenal Omuje Sombe UC and afa PSG Omuje Sombe UC and no wamu display ni na outside and no Heroes Air Square ho Emma supporters Dodwana ensu betwa aye pictures and a Champions League air trophy ni na no awareness UEFA air create for the big game and yami admuch never so the Puskas Air Arena entenye and said theater but way stadium nankasa way stadium inside said UEFA for wamosi branded Budapest no masa UEFA omo serious ekwema faso omo branded stadium from tunnel inside and the dressing rooms and omo branded the entire stadium nyame adma wachina enya semketwa enso ewo park ne so but unya Hero Square enfama me nanka yahwe no so because you 2 teams no obia jersey Arsenal ebe use no red and white no PSG ebe use mo blue black jersey no and a Champions League trophy no enso esim fifi kafu se na medical ka no one and a present champion medical earlier so yase nyame adma wachina 2 teams no obo former players one de trophy Baba Park Arsenal at the Henry and a PSG at the personal campaign medical be sound common at the atro na onim sem almost a train station bako and so Budapest obo frano Budapest Kaleti na almost closer to the stadium Puskas Arena mame sa train station and ra yemu se lighting Arsenal omo team no was our train station Just I want to say, me reports Arsenal supporters and Yakwako Dodona Kwakodru Hungary for the big game. Na Udru train station one of my lights and Arsenal colors nekama just Arsenal for our town. Nyami admocha BBC and so our stadium one no ya don some emamu jumede no sende medical area to yes Arsenal supporters no yes asset and no anajo na omu take over streets and so our Budapest Demetrius and a PSG supporters and so Kwakodru and area to so omu lights and watch say you got this and a train station one a Budapest a Kaleti one and just the Arsenal Abrancha your friend say Gabriel and Martin Odegaard and you got this and so ya tumukaba ya the one some ebamunti abatwe a PSG team on bakono nemo mame a PSG supporters no I was stadium inside baby on bakwakota no mame fan to us already omasha CM prepare ho e jama supporters no PSG supporters okodra 17,000 supporters never go inside no wakonya obetra so no PSG form e de omo colors no ebegu so wo de omo niama mufflers and ade ebegu seat ne so entim be fa na mahim ewo goal post ne ba ko achi uko trasia before so betra so no wo fa wa de no ahim enu anajo na chese ayade PSG anybody no pay no one penny for yes adwano and so stadium inside I don't know where ya don't some mamu jumade no sene na mame fa we ento ya mame Inter Milan and Barcelona 2010 game na ekɔ so max hotel report am inside kan say yes before Arsenal team no only say Arsenal players no omakwa ko remember be do omo nkomo na yes enra omo training e was soba no Ateta Emma Arsenal players no area 2010 Inter Milan Barcelona ever camp no okay sa game no Inter ever share Barca 1-0 and Jose Mourinho TC Park so no mame fa we ento ya say yes Arsenal and Ateta Emma omo ebo sa game and so mo sa game no na yes reason they say yes Ateta person their players no omo hwekwan Inter for no mo discipline almost structure and we game aye management for inspiration and free aye Jose Mourinho the masterclass our company na Barca na here win share one acquire Inter for the first who defend the game na Barca 1-0 Barca for the free no so on that day Barcelona about 20 shots Inter about 1 shot Barca enya 4 shots on target Inter for enya be Barcelona about 86 ball possession Inter for about 14 Yewi no na 3-2 edema Inter Milan Barca share just one amo antimi qualify yes Ateta Emma boys no every game no enra just person for inspiration at the free game ni mo ahead of Nyame Admo na final na enso betia question no na mame Arsenal players dem mo kodru ye enso e Budapest Arsenal for kwa no anwumre obakwa kodru ama time omo check in e wo hotel na just supporters ni already omo Budapest no omo so ba around hotel just players no e ba no omo bo enso de ji omo so kama aya Ateta and the boys no aya Gebron any players like Calafiori any boys ni uduru on supporters no omo do fans enso betimi e dia ma kama na just so ba omo present omo support aya club no enum aya dia ba san komo nyina no ya dia into way aya Arsenal team no e Budapest Declan Rice and abode cha wasility aso Victor Jokares and so ekoduru ya kai e wo bi David Raya and so Mikel Arteta and Asia Woba no enum aya dia Gabriel Jesus and the boys ni nyina Gabriel Magalhaes and Pia Woba no and goalkeeper Kai Calafiori omo nyina and so de Matt Ronigat and the boys ni nyina Gabriel omo nyina and so available for Nyame Admo china a game na no air there and a PSG for enso be kwa kodru mame aye PSG almost quite a less no chima aye coach a friend say Luis Enrique and they call aye sama no be ba omo team no enie na Camille coach PSG almost a full house mame fawe ento ga say Hakimi around friend say Beraldo Marquinhos, Zabani, Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz, Goncalo Ramos, Dembele, Doué, Vitinha, Lika In, Lucas Hernandez, Semi Ayaya Mayulu, Nuno Mendes, Dro Fernandez, Bacola, Lucas Chevalier, Zaire Emery, Aya Safonov, Abrantia France Ingato, Afembai, William Pato, Joao Neves, Ane Aya Renato Marin, we Aya the full team, Luis Enrique, Adeko Aya Hungary, and a club on Amusubetu, Akopium Ewa Hungary for Aya Samachon, and Aya Diatia. Mamen Fawe Antigas, okay, Andre Arshavin. Now Arshavin, a former Arsenal player, Arshavin, I make a post, I want the IG. Now Arshavin, and I had a birthday, ni post, ni also one day on Yababidru. Hungary, Andre Arshavin, as or present or trying, Omomaka, Arsenal former players, I'm about their challenge. Andre Arshavin is already what could do that. I just say, one if you Russia, name of Yaka say, or a year Hungary or Budapest, City, I watch and final. Henry and Subadrune. Just we be able to Arshavin and Abonachem and in the cap and the camera all supported and in the former club and Arsenal Henry and Okraku Drune and Ayat now Mami Arsenal any PSG players no only said 2 teams no Obian one players and won multiple Champions League air titles. Now interestingly so already 2 teams air players now PSG are more likely 11 no Obia 1 Champions League title. Arsenal likely 11 Obi any Champions League air title and idea sorry Arsenal a team no now a club now from the PSG for no about the Champions League Obi ba ko shele nim name Arsenal dia no Obi a 0 we ever the first time Arsenal players and so be bia na eno a question ye busa na ba me Arsenal for dressing room and you who say one a streamer I friends Malone enya kwan ewura Arsenal a dressing room na say Arsenal dressing room almost prepare for the players ahead of the game no your players no images and so will be a locker just almost yes come just na ready so be and so to yakoye and your team into inside on ma Malone and this up a video and so babontre just all streaming or streamer or Arsenal supporter only say enya kwan Champions League title no eno ko bompa ye no ka say title we minim do besum eno so onu say Declan Rice and a bell lifted na as the beautiful body and so agina okojina Victor Jokaris ne locker anim ekoye ne celebration bi eno eya branch ya friends Marlon and they didn't want some enso di tuja e wo jumagene so mami eye Premier League no omanya release eye Premier League prize money any TV revenue eye payouts no for this season omanya release sika club bia ensa kan ye eno your prize money any TV revenue eye payouts no omo the list no enso dia ba the first 10 and after the final 10 no Arsenal enya 198.7 million pounds omuna G League no City also number 2 wamu enya 192.5 million pounds United also miensa no omunya 191.5 million pounds Aston Villa also for 182.6 million pounds Liverpool and also 581.8 million pounds Bournemouth also 670.5 million pounds Sunderland enya 168.2 million pounds Chelsea enya 162.6 million pounds Brighton enya 161.6 million pounds Brentford enya 161.5 million pounds Nacho say omo first 10 no Fulham about 11 155.2 million pounds Newcastle 154.2 million pounds Everton 147.7 million pounds Leeds 144.5 million pounds Crystal Palace 137.5 million pounds Nottingham Forest 137.1 million pounds Spurs 135.8 million pounds almost 2017 relegation for no West Ham 128.6 million pounds Burnley 118.1 million pounds and Wolves 117.7 million pounds and we according to Premier League almost prize money any TV revenue payout and you do some answer about so mame abranche friends Kingsley Coman buy form edge over 1 million euros and your free El Nasser team of Diamante and it's a contract now Kingsley Coman sign Edema El Nasser team no buy form the shemu say otmibwa Emma Nasser edge Saudi Pro League betua 1 million euros say Nasser forate buy and for so much musika 1 million euros Nasa for metria and Famobo and Abrantia, your friends Alison Becker, a goalkeeper, Edema Liverpool, a team, a Branchano, or by joining a Juventus. Many reports some just in Liverpool decide against a down move. Liverpool was Omomakoi, Emma Allison, and call a Juventus, and it's a Juvie. A different goalkeeper for reinforcement because no more hopes and it's Allison or common by the personal deal. Now, and it's Liverpool for Liverpool forcing no. Omuma Allison and free a team nemo and Jatia yet on some Emma Elwood Medina so Kai Avet SCM fan to Yasara Champions League final now El Cosono and found some a name Omo underdogs. David and phones Arsenal. Mungo some underdogs. Super players are Arsenal team name Omaja Champions League Kai Eko. Now on some the camera list to be a make was a likely 11 Arsenal de Rubiani Kai many reports that don't is a branch of friends Jokaris ever started Eja Kai say Mudia Munkadiambekana and found some underdogs. Omo Park so Aquasha a PH Wakani straight. I see Arsenal air pitch so almost step on the pitch. I could beat a PSG and here Kai have a bold statement and a branch and so I could make and Anthony Gordon and you're passing the medicals no at the Ama Bobo Choir from Barcelona and a report I mean say can I not pay and a branch and the medicals no doctor I am a pruna I am medicals no come I'm a branch while passing the medicals no report send me aduma and 1 p.m. local time and a branch and signing on, and I said the signing ceremony no, and so everything so 1:30. Obey the first press conference as Barcelona a player and a branch friends Anthony Gordon new a Barca player no. So say next obey Anthony Gordon a branch friends Julian Alvarez. Minya reports of Barcelona and I'm going to get a boss prepare the first bid for a Julian Alvarez. Diamond and it's a Barcelona our first a offer no 100 million euros no a add-ons. Eno Demetre Barca present 100 million euros at Atletico Madrid for Anthony Gordon. Say Hans Flick and Dagu. So we Alvarez the next Bernardo Silva. After Bernardo Silva, next Josco Valdio. After Josco Valdio, Joao Cancelo. Also, a come before some many deal permanent. Na Obaba Marcus Rashford. Also, so said Abaya Barca, Abaya Rashford. Also, deal no permanent. Omu Rashford Diana, not just a Barca in terms. And on next season Barcelona transfers no and you're doing some answer mamo which made in an pay Mamin Fawe and to ya Diamante and it's a Rashford for mommy na yenin come Marcus Rashford Ninya reports of Barca I activate the release clause now so 30 million euros now and they Manchester United for say no more general so Barca for activate here Diamante is on in 3 installments na 2026 on 10 million euros. Manchester United 2027 another 10 million. Now 2028 almost another 10 million. And a report I'm in Saka. Yada on some Ebamo which money to Barca for a Marcus Rashford. The Nanya Ovasa and a Demeter. Now a branch from Ibrahim Konate. A player at the Liverpool and reporter Benjamin and say Ibrahim Konate Obenya free a club now the from some Liverpool as a free agent. Diamante and it's a team sir on bet ya for Unsan Kane a beto just a Madrid club no per Branton later and Mario van der Baer said they be almost pulley out. Mamin Fawe enter as a Diamante and it's a Chelsea Bobo Kono Wamu Epe Ibrahim Konate because of a free agent Chelsea Epe Ibrahim Konate Nami Adman season and I Diamante only say PSG once again almost promise almost players no na players omo mpanyfo no ekohia Marquinhos Hakimi Dembele and Vitinha omo enane management no ekohia omo negotiate here last season omo the champions no catch players no omo ko negotiate bonus of 1 million euros each. Demetrius omo sa go negotiate the same 1 million. And here report I'm in Saka yet munti so omo gia 1 million. And almost some Ensubetiaka, and Diamantia, Yadon some Emamu, which made in a sene. Mamin Fawe and to Gas Liverpool, Diamantina in the last 12 months, Sika Liverpool for Lucy, about some Komoton players here, Nanka 155 million euros. Almost a Konat Eco Free, the market value 50 million euros. More Salah Eco Free, the market value 30 million euros. A branch of France Trent. Ono so akono no mo value 75 million bako free ewa Madrid enti sa combine nyina no 155 ana nanka aye club no ba aye club aye from Liverpool nan ko mo sabetu aka nemum because sa players ne ko free no o ma lusu sa sikari nyina eno aye demetia ye de eba mo enso odwumade no so Andre Pirlo as Italian clubs na the only team one enso betia make a big name ewa continent national only Inter Milan. Not even on one case the former club AC go Milan team no say utumu say niam nyina aba form ewo AC Milan team no nton de they won any say team ba ko a say Italy for episode bi ko fight mo ewo Europe Inter Milan club no ene betia ko fight eno de mate Tijani Rangers Man City player de Martinez Atletico Madrid for and so Romo so we put Tijani Rangers eno de ba ya de won some emamu and so we made no senteno kakra no so to ya ye sound come about let's go for na omo asade ya to ya say omo he say Mark Ekukuera de no omo betimi awie no omo set mi aka Inter Milan monitor Adrian Rabiot the situation says Inter for episode Rabiot omo this player no enso eba enom de Liverpool for and start negotiations with Dominic Soboslai. Pese Soboslai so betra was anafi ebe wi no ko for free. yes so almost started negotiations no Chesem almost was bibia enso betime kama ho Ronaldo na yere Georgina Argentine na timbe na Georgina be supported for World Cup and also of course Argentina because and ya wo no okọ for Argentina enum Georgina Rodriguez and ya de na ho nsem yet emamo wo dwumade no so me no ka se se owura friendsem one Laporta enya kwakoduru ewo Barcelona offices so nyina no Anthony Gordon the contract signing no and after the presentation and in the press conference no wo enso nya kwakoduru ama bibia enso kama enso timi de fro eno de tia ye de wonsem ma monsem de dos ba de mo badwafo atrase meko mo nchen na chese o monso de o madwenkyere de abadebum mamenkel se ye di nkomo ya na wa hye no so sem company bi penipa ene o ma ye adwuma me so we adwuma kwan na aba tie nie mame almost omo pe store managers edipa miensa also ukuta HND or higher degree almost per store attendants and usunipa miensa SHS graduates afi warehouse workers enipa 3 SHS graduates and a cleaner omo pe baako oba and omo pe na so person apply for surgery na me sure friend number we say 0267 000 003 0267 000 ofra ubenya adwuma bia yesesi ameno kase ya na bebacho wowra so magazine na unyanko hwa because Ekuyaba Medical Center any Rebel Laboratories and afi Frangina Company Limited and a Total Energies wamu SN kancha mo se omuguso a wamu ye general health screening was from magazine and at the end on 4 enti sesi ameno kase ubetumi afa ho na consultation opese ehwani opese utwas kan opese o lab test and yahudu nyina udru ope wamu be enso de ma friend number we say now no enkas on be wie nyame yadma Sunday 31st and on be wie 0540 121563 0540 121563 na no enkas cleans hand soap no maka wan sam de atro say we any seminar o de ohoro nsa effectively ekum 99.9% of air germs are on for when germs and bacteria on for when no territory show more remove ya ohoro nsa just like that on be how use to clean hand soap ota to be farmer on for any obusu for papa GC brand yes say it's all about you also obstacle enterprise for no say because you can tiles papa won and the abantu obi a we building project every baby obi here tiles no say we have floor tiles we have wall tiles papa from 12 foot and make castle tiles different colors different air shapes and sizes no ninyina also obstacle enterprise and DB and so the mama check kwano tano so when we opposite palace na dum almost 3 ba ku adjacent ejaba juare bi no obesa ko dum post office opposite and bio omo adum nso ase omo ben Champagne na Palace and Abrepo Johnson opposite County Hospital 0244 458 542 0244 458 542 now ne also obstacle enterprise enkasa ye ton dan 5 bedrooms yes ye ton dan no e Chronom Red Park behind Adonko Anas Angel Industrial Company Limited one and ye ton dan e come up for 0545 388 553 0545 388 553 na chasa won so tia kwato dan kama enso na mamenka say angel killing satisfied no makato se koko akuafo no be hia bi ontimi ntena se enyusu days emfa no koko na akate ene mua emese no within some few time no mo mese no also akwaje angel killing satisfied no eno ene papa ebetimi achase bekum sa mo nyina sa sport ntunju ba koko no na ese no usika na ekọ no yusu angel killing satisfied kama say we Kumansi Agro Processing Company Limited wam ena faba achese ebua koko akuafo ene akuafo in general na we so de Koko Research Institute of Ghana omo she chese koko bora se omo jatum omo so no jatum se we ne papa no afi omo de ebeso doso organic liquid fertilizer enso de aba mehram akuafo a mudua no baya no what ase atoso de ane ade tomatoes chese mako ene ne aka nyina no mehram munyusu ebeso doso organic liquid fertilizer eboa ema watoso de na wadua nyina no nyini from now enya na ura baby eton agrochemical shops no te se keba Mr. Bano mo keo ene keje omo nyina ton bi Obeso Utua 0548-618-025 0548-618-025 na Udoma Enkasa Africa Logistics omo ene I watch China na omo eshepe oniema de ba Ghana and Aisha company no omo wasem na make from Africa Logistics and Shipping and Services Uduja ewa China o de ba Ghana a problem de ma wajama omo small parcels omo groupie small packages ebo serviceka ena eba full containers are dedicated FCO shipping omo ye door to door so omo pick up ewa China no more deliver wa Ghana de amo ena fast clearance hassle free customs clearance ewa tema port so no Africa ebe ye nyina edi amo China omo warehouses mienu ewa you ena fe Guangzhou ena udru aye Ghana so atamani Kumase womo ho omo line na me di tu ya no esan so ye WhatsApp line to fra wonsa ebetumi aka omo be bia wo bia eye 0536-735-393 na udomo enso entumeni komo Vim energy drink no eya numbi maka cho say no ena bebo na Friday meaning say events awdo pi ekoso mon serve Vim ne bi wase enfama eya mo guest no because obi ape en obi enso tumi no bi enya na ewo shops and supermarkets event vendors omo to bi 0322190877 0322190877. Okay?
Yeah, Andy.
Yeah, Ramon on nigga crane.
Oh, me da say. Na businesses are man for ye ewo abanone ena me hwe na me de compare yendi okrumasia. Na kan asemasi na na ado asem wo kan so say tisika so. Be che kom de yi. A Newcastle na atum player Anthony Gordon Edema Barcelona. But so Anthony Gordon ni development Everton etini baby a sa deal na a complete no or a percentage or beji edefi Newcastle ho. In contest Anthony Gordon joined Everton Academy in 2017 at the age of 11. You know, where Everton for Omo academy graduate. Or joining Omo in 2017 academy now, that was December 2017. Meaning that was spending how many years? You are talking about 9 years ago. Say 2017. And we are now in 2026. 9 years ago. And Everton for Efa Anthony Gordon. I said no Liverpool Academy. So what Everton did and they said Omutuya the buyout clause. So we are researching the specific amount Omutuya no. Onya de Omuka. And one say Everton for met a Liverpool for buyout clause and a release clause for the player. And Omufa ni free Liverpool Academy. And the bar Everton Academy. Now about Everton Academy in 2017. Andy, on him say spending only 6 years. Our Everton. Now spending 6 years our Everton. No. Everton turn Anthony Gordon Ediama Newcastle no. Omoji 40 million pounds. The football business. The relevance of a football academy to top class. Everton for player security and potentially earn more than £100,000. But Odia Branton buy no Okraku Academy added a little value to the player, promoted the player to the first team. 6 years later, meaning Mickey Charles any TSA business bay and Abaye. Now over investing by 100,000 and that's 200,000. In a worst case scenario, over investing by $1 million. Now 6 years later, first one feed the investment of $1 million. 40 million. Everton sold Anthony Gordon to Newcastle for 40 million. Now, Okraku Academy, there were when say, and this is a ton player no. So, an academy player. Yada almost buy a release clause, and I said, maybe by that's a ton na percentage club the Benya Fimuno, and no crowd na yado there. And now Tia say Andy, ABA Football Academy. So football academy. Now young player be maybe a young player no team biaba or some member bear $100,000 no onward transfer biaba member bear 15% of the said amount ABN $100,000 no e be ketwa de aba but auto player the master team no now they ought to baby you are not investing in the player ni bibia ni wasem team na wabeto player no etimi develop player no na auto bear for 10 million. Now what 10% seller onward transfer from that for 10 million now Andy who bear 4 million from Sensikanu. Today I would say Siano. Yada said and Yessica Cassio. Vampire will bonus team na overto player no. Yamimba ya dum no betting to player no at a higher price. Sadabaya sell on close bishe Andy also sabede ebeting akabi. Now Everton for Ayrton Anthony Gordon Edaman Newcastle no omo di card 40 million dada wu but oni dom say mu say onward transfer bia ba omo ye entitled to 15% ene Anthony Gordon e ko say Newcastle for so jamfa so say Newcastle eto no 60 million omo turn around 40 million all the add-ons any other bekan one e betimi akobe 45 Besika Newcastle tuya no na 40 million. Say Newcastle tuya 40 million. Now 3 years later, Newcastle so turn to a potential 70 million and the Newcastle so make benefit from 40 million to 70 million. Newcastle first so nya no I bet 30 million. But 70 million na Newcastle for edge every Barcelona hono. Everton to the baby they are entitled to 15% of the 70 million. So you 50% of the 70 million and the Everton 40 baby and then omoje 10 million 3 years ago no and then se di near complete $10.5 million euros omaji. What one player 3 years ago and I command Newcastle are the used player no abobo nyina wie because our town player no or this same say in future biano. So what town player now? I am entitled to 50% of the said amount of a town player no. Everton to the baby. On ye di we are. Newcastle ye di ni we na no. Na Everton for ako. Ko yenimu sa relationship we enkrata ye. We are entitled to 15% of sika waton awanya no and for sika mai Everton enya 10.5 million from the sale of Abrantia your friend Anthony Gordon. See at Chroma say now your academia. I'm very sure that a very difficult Mickey Charles I footballer. Mickey, somebody didn't pass over to your town player, academy player bear 1 million, direct a bedding. But so on the bear 100,000 krana. Now the bear 10% seller plus him. Nana me ya dom na brand ko na think ba na bear 50 million. Now when you 10% of 50 million that 10% of 50 million 5 million after bear 5 years later.
Just have an example.
Today antini team gold mines so na abrofo no yesa di we na ye ntimi nya bi e ka kotokobi has biti baby a waton player be 4 years ago player no kura na bia oyi na ni afirachi bankra ta da ho ene enanka ye ton ekotoko player bia waton na makla bi be 5 years ago and now 10% from the sale na ka kotokotini baby gi be 5 million cool chop and the cool chop. Na Anthony Gordon befa semfa me de menya masem as long as Hans Flick actually say on how to use players and don't forget Mount about for Cameroon say Barcelona here winger meboa because last year Barcelona best players in now were wingers I compare say even Rashford now or yeah winger Edema Barcelona no last season no one fair bad but the unim Anthony Gordon enya better numbers than Rashford. Last season yeah and our season we Newcastle top scorer in all competition Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon has 17 goals for Newcastle. A Newcastle top scorer for this season. Only say the last 2 seasons in Newcastle year season na omoto top scorer. Last year so omoto top scorer in Isaac. Year season then the following season next top scorer the following season share goals any man Newcastle no o ma sa ton no whether say Oba Bastone e be fa anasa mfa no enye ho na me hwe but I'm looking at the business team CBA and sika umunya film we can learn Andy enya dia enya too late o na bia say example we baby a talent wo pa ne kromwa talent wo ha de ehia ne obi obewo ni to identify the talent and how to develop the talent, add value to the talent, na the tone. O de se sia wo tone no. E bia wo nya mfa so mfiri so. Na Ghana has a crowd tone player kwada na $200,000 e just ka keto wo. Na unya $200,000. Na se later when you ni sell on clause be 10%, 5% kra na 5 years later the ABS ka o menya no much more than the original ne. And you are not learning. Titisika so sa talent so and individuals and when you say individuals abe academy FA players for Roma say more than even clubs any defi
yeah
you be say bobodi by any individuals be am ye na fofo a ay academy o mutimi ton player 500,000 euros every Roma say direct to the European market odo mo kasa o mo sinye scan kwa no mo dwen hu o mo ton wi a and the sell on clause no and o mo dwen hu say one day be ebia 50 million bi betimi asu na sa 50 million no ne 5% bi no and the otiba bi cool no akoje afrim and the other betu yi now Mickey no ko jo Champions League Champions League we die against me die mo ya ba we den kam nyim na mfi dia no so kakra
on try dey nyam pacho
Matias mampacho man kan yi
just here we
man kan yi kra na there's dimension be to Champions League na aso bi adwen maso Andy UEFA near only 2 competitions, the Champions League, UEFA Cup converting into the Europa League. Name you 2021 and a UEFA added a third competition by your friend in the Conference League. And it yeah, the Conference League in the Bayern. Premier League teams Ajimienza. In fact, the first time I had the Conference League in the Bayern, Roma G. Roma G, the following season, West Ham as an English team won the Conference League. West Ham the following season and Olympiacos the Conference League. The last 2 Conference League in Inano has been won by English teams.
Yeah, Chelsea
and Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, sorry.
Yenny any Conference League in Frio. Yema de Europa. Europa no any new competition. A competition ya changing the old format. You started Europa no way back in 1971. 1971 no and the next UEFA Cup. Your friend UEFA Cup no. The last 5 UEFA Cup and the friend Europa Cup no. And you know mamaji. And so no, the last 2 holders all are English teams. See, extended to the last 5 Frankfurt we need 2021-2022. 2023 Sevilla and we need the Europa Cup. 2024 and Atalanta Ademola Lookman game na almost say Bayer Leverkusen Kabiasa Bayer Leverkusen Antimiantino that day Ademola Lookman and a ball hat-trick. It was one of the games in Ademola Lookman a winning African best of that year. So final no Atalanta the winning year again Conference League na the last 2 no English teams and they hold no the Europa League so no the last 2 holders no all of them are English teams. Tottenham Hotspur winning last year and a season way Aston Villa so winning. Now it got to a point me per La Liga me control. There has always been a debate between which is the best, La Liga or the English Premier League. There were certain times a year per La Liga no. There are so many reasons to say La Liga is the best. Some no, say because La Liga was the best in the world. Now we na so. And you had here, say that team be an league be a Champions League, any Europa League in the same season now La Liga. Let's go back 2005-2006. Barcelona edge Champions League, the same year. Say Sevilla edge the Europa Cup. Some never UEFA Cup. That's the first time. 2013-2014 Real Madrid edge Champions League, you know. Sevilla edge the Europa Cup. 2015-2016 Real Madrid edge Champions League, you know. Sevilla edge the Europa Cup. The last time when La Liga edge in me, you know, 2017-2018 Real Madrid Champions League, Atletico Madrid Europa Cup. Now, what's the Arsenal Champions League for you? So Obet tries to be winning the first Champions League ever. No, Arsenal is also representing the Premier League. So Premier League, no, ever the first league ever. Ebergini me and Senna at the same time. You been see that? Since I did Conference League, the buy no. Say a league be Edge Champions League. We are the same season, you know. Waji Europa League, not the same season. Was the Conference League? I can't know. So Arsenal to Champions League now. The Premier League then become the first league ever, and in the same season, me and Senna. Ebasana, South baby, the English team is not the best. Very difficult for you to defend. And now I'm say the English Premier League, you know. I almost say the best, you know. If they are looking for a reason to say the English Premier League is the best in the world, so Arsenal to me, yeah. Andy, can you have any excuse to say it is not the best league in the world? And you see that say in the same season, win the league, conference league, win the Europa League, and on top of it, you know, now we are outside the Champions League as a twaso. It's a Premier League for you know. Me a shows against Kakra Oba Hodie. Say that they are Tottenham for the almost about Arsenal for. But Arsenal is not playing the Champions League just for themselves. They are playing the Champions League to give the Premier League a bragging right. Say Premier League, you know, edge Champions League where we are, and the only one because a Premier League, you know, edge the best in the world. Already, because they will get a very clean sweep. Already, on the Conference League, already on the Europa League, on the Champions League, never twice. It been see that. Now, I mean, just was so easy for any league to be able to replicate it.
Mira, Sir Christian Maxwell,
with a English, also currently league in the England league in the strongest. We also heard UEFA coefficient ranking now. It gives the English league lead and lead in the Musaki. And say, and the Biasana make us a unya leg back where be dominated forever. And I say team back cannot dominate forever. That is football. Except say, German football was very popular. Unya be here. There's a way a guy. Later, Italy took over. All the best players in the world were in Italy. Then it came to Spain. Of course, Spain Bahwa Eche. Of course, then currently as I move to England. So that's how it is. But okay, they are England for a very normal. Says a league be by stronger. Definitely they tend to win all these trophies. What I say, it is not something that has not been done. Everything they are doing has been done already. Because over Sevilla, just like you were saying, 2015, 16, 17, or 3-peat, or Moji Europa, no twice, or 3. And even in 2006 and 2007, almost twice, so back to back. And currently, over Europa League, where Spanish team now are dominating 14, English teams, 11. As we are speaking, as Aston Villa and the defending champions. And say, what we are saying is that the league in there currently, the English league in there is no contest about it. They are the strongest league currently. Our more Spain for the Cremo. But also, Chris, now all can be, but it used to be the same. Before now, 3 competitions, no more changing about 2, no more changing about 3. Before we have the European Cup or the Champions League, we have the Cup winners and we have the UEFA Cup. And no more quite no more change no more sound about. But I say in football, I did be on be change be a year quite no more sound so sound about the first Ballon d'Or. So Bekaya. Yeah, I say, and if you find the boom, and yes, I adding, yes, split here. Okay. Yeah. Also, first Ballon d'Or, not only European nationals, and later it changes here. They ma obi or bobo baby. But you and I know say no player plays elsewhere. Watch Ballon d'Or. Just a Messi, even Messi, the end crown. Born angas or bow the World Cup and for that matter. But the time awarding not over the United States and the current time na awarding baby are 1 year the match team. But also what I say, it's most often a European or more Europe now sounds yedding. Edges our trophy. I hope you understand. But Italy were the first to do by winning all the 3. AC Milan in 92, 93, they won the Champions League. Juventus won the Cup Winners' Cup, and Sampdoria won the UEFA Cup. It's when it was 3, it was Italy, but Spain ain't bida, Germany ain't bida, and England ain't. It is England so did this Champions League, and I saw more equally that record. I also what I say, but Chris was right. Say any 2 competitions, and yes, I did accord 3 in the Obia and about 2 need yes, only says and I can not be am near the but the English team are doing better this time as far as that one is concerned. And Andy, and then it's just a gist on the Champions League. In this Champions League final, the number 2 number no ran it through. Why? Arsenal are in their 2nd Champions League final for over 2 decades, my boy. Because the last time Omokwene 2006, right? Aronadi Omuyo from 2-1. No? Yeah. It's only about 2026. How many years now?
20 years.
Exactly. It is 2 decades, 10 years, 2 decades, and the number 2 is there. Now, this is Arsenal's 2nd Champions League final ever. And you see 2. Now, so the last 2 decades, no, Arsenal are breaking 1 duck by winning the league. It took them 22 years. So the 2-2 is also there. Now, so about PSG, they're also looking forward to win it back to back. But almost the back to back, I bet almost 2nd title. So the 2 is there, and they win it 1 and the other. That will be 2. Enrique is also looking forward to winning it twice with PSG 2. But what I say now, I didn't yesterday say. Also, so far 44 goals na PSG. So Musa 2 got more goals. Omba outright leaders team was most goals in a single season of the competition. But when they score 1, a bear joint. Arsenal, on the other hand, how many clean sheets names or more keeping? Shout out Omunya. I got 2. Arsenal swing 2. So Omunya 1. Maybe a both finally and show more. They equal the record. But Musunya 2. Almost bear outright. Maybe a record say teams are winning a lot of shoutouts and I say clean sheet power also Eddie Aje. So it's going to be very, very wonderful. Until we hear something about China Ibrahim. Then Obina 20 player. But what I say? Yet he have for bare 6-7 years in it. No muniska, no muntumin for coach, and no mangadi, and a musica way, muntumin top player, muntumin for coach, no more for coach, no more jet title, you muntumin for coach, no more for coach, player be free France, Bobby Gumu team, no player na bani, Nasa bottle him on to me or Bokra and say, Andy. And almost among your musica 70 million more player. Every month one no player where you on this every 17 incident. And incident. Ona also pay belt out or belts in the air of a type now pen one. And this is something I got tadia. Nipa bob price no crave you on sent so me wa minimum na watua. Ebi so on ne bageni on the didn't play and no banu so wasem. Me pacho Real Madrid for munyedi. James Rodriguez motor say 80 million. Jovic man 65 million. Hendrick motor say 72 million. Master Antoine so walk up on man for Nanko Argentina na ko bi. 73 million. Chouameni on the Oba wa bobo 116 million. Now player wa boss single season in the Champions League I said 10 goals. All free the English League no more top shatter. No matter 17 almost all montiasia and the years so ya ni omo nya adwene. Obi na di ni sika no wa turn player but just what him say. And finally Andy Danny Olmo for Arsenal. I think say a very good news. Because the Spanish managers, they know how to use the Spanish boys to get results. And so Pep Guardiola Krabaya, David Silva was playing major part or coin. Rodri by no be a mainstay, even at Barcelona, you have to require Sergio Busquets be a mainstay. Coupled with the Spanish guys are no more. Okay. This season, so we have another trump card at Arsenal, Abuoma, a Zubi Mendy signing. That is not to discredit Partey. But Zubi Mendy has added a lot to. He's also Spanish. Even Merino Crano, a Drew baby saw an outcast, but he got to a time when nobody expected and obeyed name AABB at the moment. Mascara money adingina. So Spanish managers know how to use the Spanish, but that's why Moko team they really into her ask more by the friend draw now. Luis Enrique Befane call Spain or Befane call PSG now. And this midfielder came Spanish midfielder Fabian Ruiz. Also Lucho Bain, also Melden Bono, Pejapa. And see, they know how to use them. Diema Olmo very good. So Olmo a classic number. He's not just number 10, but a classic number 10. The problem for Olmo is say injuries in low no aba high. But so you fit there or you good. Then another technical way is or you versatile. Almost as I saw all about left wing, central midfielder, he can also play as a second striker. Ain't who you sooner but attacking midfield no ho and no opejapa. This season crow on and off because of injuries. Andy, or say 8 goals no more 7 assists. It's Okaboma now close to 15 goal contributions. That is not bad at all. Now the creativity and then the technical abilities, because Ateta bought 4-3-3 and that's a 4-2-3-1. And because you're versatile, he's very good when it comes to high pressing. And now all the two in chair a bad transition. I was almost a player 1, 2, 3 touches na ball no 18-yard box no. And Arsenal the Indian say yeah ball 3 so mo ball nye na nye bibia. Also untumi nyu a ben kwan. Na fight abe emfa nyen katen kwan. It is opposite so ya ben kwan and there say unya abe. I hope you understand the point. Also na Odegaard na the creative spark e Arsenal team no. But season when I said the performance na a dwindle kakra. Into on said on and off. Into na who that creative spark e Arsenal team no. But Danny Omo ye creative. So or stay fit and quadia or a perfect fit. And again, into na also Spain national team they is a key member. So what's the idea? So Mbokra their team no can because you're very versatile and you can use them in different positions. So Barca bought in 55 million. Oh yeah, where the why news no. In TCC na Barca to 200 na Huden Lavares. The first Atletico for Buomo nsem no. Oh here then na say ba. Because Akwesa Rafinha be move back with the number 10 position. Gordon with that money or best started. Rashford a bet nature. Lamine on the right, Gordon on the left, Alvarez in the middle. Na Rafinha Abonechi. But what I say, it is so more than Rashford will be to me about left right. No, so I be changing your man. Ain't it? I'm sure now almost time no a bit limited. But such a player, you need to cash in on him so that would be build the team. Andy, once our hair saying is on beton. Why already they are done? You almost 80 million pounds. And Arsenal since your Muska and they are flexing their muscles, especially when they win the Champions League. They are home bet 100. It's a very good sign and there are things I saw more. And finally, Mr. Steve Berfi, a man or didn't their brain or see OTA shown. And Mr. Chris Pepper or Belgium. Mr. Nessa Champions in chairman. Okay. So say I have friend. Who's also Arsenal fan can say yeah, auntie. Or say I have friend.
Right. I'm in chairman AG, chairman one. I'm say OTA show the chairman and chance from Concord Mount. Now and then Mickey Charles Sawa. Team, but Emery Street na yemfa yenkomo hwehwe na enchance remember these audios na yinti the voices are ever Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku the FA president e Ghana on the hwe football so na odi atoja say bia ni kroma say criticizing or echen on Kurt bia ni kroma.
I'm not too sure that in our country there are more than 2 people who are criticized than my good self. Maybe you take the president of the country out, the next most criticized person is Okraku. Simple. We love football. There are close to 800 radio stations in Ghana. 800 radio stations. And each radio station has dedicated airtime to football. And believe me, every second of the day, the name Okraku is mentioned. The Black Stars list was released by the head coach, Carlos Queiroz. Go on social media and see who is being attacked. It's Kurt. But I stand here as a strong servant of football. And through the criticisms which has always strengthened me, I've risen to this level and continue to serve football every second of the day. Because I have always turned the criticisms into motivations. I'm that kind of leader who always want to hear the other mind. That is me. If I'm not criticized, I'm not happy. And in those challenging moments, that's where my strength, my success comes through.
I know the FA president, Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku, and yet no na osanso to also say Adema Akonso ya na manage say yem Black Stars players he say mo criticize o ma also say omofa criticisms no now ma turning on into positivity.
Black Stars went so low during the last AFCON qualifiers. We were last in a group that included Niger, with all apologies. We didn't make it to the AFCON. And I have always said that qualification to the AFCON is a given. But every member of the football family, including the players, having faced under my leadership, amassed 25 points out of 30 in the World Cup qualification. That is a group of people turning what people term as criticism into positivity. So when you hear people talking about you, in your mind, say to yourself, they are encouraging you to be better. They are encouraging you to be the Bison, the Michael Essien, the Baby Jet, Andre Ayew, the Abedi Pelis. Because if they came to you and said to you that, oh, you are good, believe me, you're not good enough. Today we are here talking about one Semenyo. I'm sure if you speak to him, he will tell you, I've not gotten to where I want to be. I want to be much better. Don't worry about criticism. Like Michael said, when you lace your boots, when you go on the pitch, just have it here that crowd is supporting you. That crowd is not only supporting you, but watching you. That should be your inspiration, and that will take you very far. There's nothing like negativity in criticisms. You have to spin it and turn it to encourage you.
Eno cat Edwin Simon Okraku na yetenika now. Benjamin Asare, a goalkeeper for the Black Stars of Ghana, currently on the team and Wales. Nyame Adma Tuesday, Omobebo a friendly. Now Benjamin Asare say, ono adia bako hano crowd say, Sir, Ebia Evans will be an so no, and as you say, Oya Ghana's #1. No coach ever take a decision that over dropping on Edu before Fabetuno. And then Yadia Bema Nibu fool.
Idea be a woman dream same person me big achievements and make some personal say but no just say my national team na me no one just say them training in Saka I say we working more because we have more people, we have more goalkeepers, we have more players because they say my unity back on the say they are saying better na now you say they are there share no another person achieving this abeka until no say the my mindset any back we any odoye back on cambo say they are nyaman be kutima ko ya my coach be ani Mr. That's can play because as coach be our meeting and so keep trainer be so meeting if they keep be better and you now no so ba we show but I say was a player no and our mentality no the person achieving I say instruction be be ma no so to keep on make you best say the coach no banana keep trainer no banana wetin
Eno Benjamin Asare now Thomas Brandon Asante and so Black Stars player on also account now I share so far impactor coach Carlos Queiroz for a few days of trainer impactor among players no almost applique from the coach.
He's a very good guy, you know. All of us we're listening to how he wants us to play and understanding his ideas. So it's been a blessing. I think as a player in your career, you always have to listen to every coach and take the things you can learn. So this is another opportunity, and he has incredible experiences in some huge clubs and some really good nations. So I know that there's a lot to learn. It was amazing. It was a relief. You know, from the start of the season, before I kicked the ball, I wrote down on a piece of paper that I wanted to be here. And of course, you know, to be able to work in that direction and to be here now is an incredible privilege. I think it took a while to sink in because, you know, to play in the World Cup or to be able to prepare for the World Cup is something, like I said, from a child, it's what I've been praying for. So when it's come now, it takes a while to really realize that, you know.
Thomas Brandon Asante and Yetenika Najawi Isa as a former goalkeepers trainer for Hearts of Football has a dissolve your technical team. Now, I'll say so many two goalkeepers are the national team now. And a testimony to Hearts of Football Najawi and so Nkomo.
You can talk about in those days where Black Star can produce like two goalkeepers maybe from Kotoko or Hasofo, but I think in the recent times, over 30 something years now, we're doing that again. And for football, there's a lot of details. All the time you'll be the best on the pitch and off the pitch. I think that football is very dynamic, but if you don't pay attention to the details, all the time you'll find yourself wanting. I was like, it's a teamwork, there's a lot of programs, there's a lot for you to also learn. I think that we all did this together. You could hear Didi Dramani some time ago saying that Bessie and Benjamin Asare were co-hosts #1. People couldn't understand and they couldn't also ask why he used the word co. So I actually focused on shaping them. I actually focused on making them elite goalkeepers because that was our first demand or our first intention to let them reach the level they didn't even realize that.
But Najao, we also had a choice or take a move wana unya was a message ya pamon from Hearts of Miki Charles wa. Miki na ket mo criticizing this ah. Is it the okay mode of football in this na mo yen is ah.
Since for some men come on.
Na unje
Racket as a as a big come cancer master. I am not person me can in 70 be.
And when I say your point should because hey, to make a chance no boy comes out.
Oh, said the power in an hour. I mean, there be a run and I may catch and say, Onya Butre. Once a Ghana for no, oh, Ghana for a funny. So what's a Maya, they'll pretend to say, open a was a bar. They say a court tournament. So I'm coming and say, here. Obinka Sapu, don't question them, say, Shedia. The economy because CCC nearby. One say, Papa, why you know, I'm the other between China for one same year, okay, and no Muka Kuidiaba. But the Menyanka free some Cranka, only the Copper boy tournament. And I see some of these interviews, and I know who here. The stage in I drew. I was say players, no architects of the game, no Omuna. What is happening in camp? Then a place, no, among one didn't say, among the preparation, they cover Panama because Panama, in the next 2-3 weeks, you started your first match. Up to now, Ghana function them win the echo because the free Murabe Pemune, Coca, and Obi said Derek Coon, Obi said Barbara Man, Obi said the day you, Obi said wait, Gideon Mensa, Ashimeru, Sa. The other countries prepare so Omokobo World Cup, no. Yeah, that's what Yanona, your president, it's radio soon, Okaso, apart from President Mahama, no, you're criticizing a pa. I mean, who didn't see a man for person a claim of fame will be more the fame, knowing your fame, I also claim a man. Media, like I've said, in these days, I just want to keep calm. If I say me share the way near my beko, me a Ghana ni, a corner near Makoya, hallelujah, then I say Bejiani. Before I am a qualifier crab, but I have a catch of can come to me, my Professor World Cup on the Mekodada. My plans, you know, I'm planning a year ahead. Maybe I better can't bear rent matches, tickets, I pay in I am with my vida. Tiakoda say, yeah, me a gun and he will all support. I know you should, yeah, a bar, send a Puduno should, yeah, a share will be able to be. Ah, so there, I mean, Yama Christian,
Adewa Qua, SOTS. Nipa. Baby, I want him a copimino. On him go see a better hour. And into a mimiti my idea. Nasofo, I could the same thing. But soften the travel more than me. Because soften one munyam send me. You must suffer more reverence than me. Seminu me say see a full bass, nasofo abono, friend the corset. The above minimum clerical the bony minimum and the minimum me no one me first back me full car na so for timu am say me accident me na who so for timu am so nya me political we mintino me nya accident ye de munyama ma so for sa to the point that me ko ba adwamaya enko ba bia so for ko ba adwamaya and munyam mintino you also travel more than me, accept it. Kurt and Mujamba Ghana football more the first person that will claim it is you. And the same way, say, Animguasiaba, the first person I be blame, it must be you because in Munyam ne buy no one out here. In any case, Obi take criticisms. I'm bringing change, you know. What is the point of listening to the criticisms? Somebody they criticizing me, and I listen to the criticisms. Somebody that listen to criticisms, I was there 5 years later, there must be a change in the things and the way you do things. Now, I listen to criticisms, but I remain the same. Then what is the point in listening to the criticisms? Sure. The Ghana Premier League, I have heard and read about people that cover Ghana Premier League. They are no more interested in talking about the Ghana Premier League. I was listening to one cover Ghana Premier League for more than 20 years. Was he a parent and a ba enye? Number one, first year no beka, second year okay, third year okay. We are almost a parent. Have it was my home in self in the band home. No baby are on ye. Several journalists, several Ghanaians in this country has gotten to the point that Ghana Premier League, no, as a Romuso home in self in no baby among ye. So all this OTA criticisms are. I was saying Kenya change in the way we run Ghana football here in this country. Have you seen a change?
No. Now, Christian, there be pa na office be come here. Ebe mama froka afri sunyane say me ko dewu akwa ko ve Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I need the youngsters as a journalist. Me ko cover. And then I'm the to Kumasi na kura Kotoko bo Kumasi. They don't go to the stadium to cover. Omon kon cover. And did you tako? Kumasi sports they been carry last time you go. But those days, you know, say Kotoko kota mali kura na. Offset the number of journalists. Not all kind of timer. No Mutuka every weekend. Even if Kotoko is not playing, say Bofakwa and Abia United Nebwa, they will drive to Kumasi, to Sunyani, spend the night in Kumasi, Sunyani before the game. But enthusiasm behind the one.
Me try me voice being to social media the Dimatem say me say I'll choose Kumu. Say Kotoko Bobo wala Kumu pizza. Me Kumu say pizza ni Kumu ba. I'll prefer to watch that game to say me Kotoko game no. No akucha no the Dimatem. It is my choice. And nobody can force me against my choice. Messi de mi penny. And you must be willing to ask why I didn't tell my Ebedu Sasti. Because me say there was a certain point in time one. Nakotoko game, me ni Kumasi. This me try to take it a day before. And some of my baby Akohe. They were not in Kumasi then. Me am in Kumasi.
Your platform swag platforms na. And they say nipa bako oti or they be two platforms. What is your Pamudi drama? No say. Say oh your coach ever Hazakas ladies are. If I saw who P take Kotoko the house.
Well, Mama Comra, Mammy couldn't come Dr. Lawson as well, Emra. Mammy Chairman Eric Dia, Belgium was with issue. Eric, be a sure Bushabiabo Cordia. Mammy Nico and Como Mrasimedu, and she mess up an Iabetway and Como Chichian. So still, Mickey Charles, Nick Christian, and Maxwell Munawas here, Yedi and Comono. Monkey.
Syria, Biabo Code, and Comoya Mudi Muado. As ye can be Namoye, Namiadum, Namus, oh, a Jana Dumarakwa, Yahoo, papa. Me and me to me who disable race ties.
Fantastic.
Now I would say, now, Medenchas from every penny, quanchra for Yura. Doctor lost in Chambernu, a Buakwa Canaan, a home, and I assure you, Lawson Herbal Center in Finchia Dunum, 25 years and still counting. Now, Kai will say, Yet Nasia said the daddy day in a din comono. Doctor say, Young Coswan Kaka, who say, Yen share the dear muye, Yen share no muye, Yen share yen a ye. If we say, Yen dada sitinamu, Yedidi. At the pound wedding, your nom at the pound wedding, your da at the pound wedding. Sanya Mammy, sir, Edia Cotini ye, or the Sunny Bia, Wabrabo, and was sitting mu. I want that so yenti. And Chechre, 1 10 and 10, Yadia ba, I was Sanya Mamma. Doctor said it I saw her, Achia, a mui, a sine, abebu, enina, dadia. Na main culture say, Wahoto swapper, a Lawsonable products. Lawsonable products. That's our product here make a once me. Your ma and Merrimedru. Lawson Herbal mixture. A free fish do me no edeco or bar and as a bema utiminumbi. Your Lawson Law Care mixture and also a free fish here a do me no or bar and as a bema utimi enumbi. Your Lawson delay man capsules and dear. A man kwa yenyan fish do mo tre e konkwa nenum. A man enka ho. To be so say. O ya be man kwa dia san remi ensa utimi enum boom. A ma and enum Lawson about mixture and a Lawson Law Care mixture. Yenti enchiremuni ye. Mr. Wa o yo bia o sorry na onsa o so ade ma na airport. Why mre honam etutu waposo ya ekuro ewo nipadua mu ye de ho ka okura na wusu untimi ni agro se de se ne fata mesrewa eduru ebebua wo na akum kura wo nipadua mu fise kum ni wom kokoro do so bomagu achi ni nyina bi ka ho ebuo na akum kura ni nyina ade amaw e Lawson Herbal Mixture Lawson Herbal Mixture awututuo ayefra jumaden oya juma kakra no abre ohunu je wonye ho oda sori a ase abro osa obomodi ana pebino obi tie me waye mre nanum ya no nwuno ontimi ni diye kwakacha so ontimi na ne ti epai no ase nani etu ato mesrawa doctor se brane nya hwehwemu fama na se okọ hospital drugstore bia pharmacy a manya hwehwemu fama ebia na malaria mo ani bi na aba onipaduam se sa symptoms ya ohunu ye de malaria ana bra oni bidia mesrawa edura me kanfo no madi hu adanse dia ma wo aye Lawson Herbal Mixture efrise sa Lawson Herbal Mixture ya me kan ho se meboa etu malaria se efre nipaduam na mesrawo emoja bodia fruz ni asane yi entini mu beda ho emoja ni benane na fe ani na ye fe se de se ne fata ay Lawson Herbal Mixture ni bia enti mesrawo wa wakoma no bon tentem ona kakra bia na wabre wohona matutuo na fe untini no emu asisie mesrawo sentini no musisi sana akoma no pompi moja na entimi nko eba ne sa na asasa na chi edo haw ababetu akoma no so mesrawo oko hospital na say doctor Kachiro say eya hwe na tiritin wapom eya hwe nuane bia odiye eya atwe ho free sade nuane ho mesrawo eya bomodian na ti wine na say doctor Kachiro say obi pino kakra bia na peja kosro anasa odi na ho na ati abafoma bomodian na ti nemum no me kanfo adura ya to this Lawson Herbal Mixture na dia ma efri say onom Lawson Herbal Mixture na eboa na ni moja no emantini mu da ho ehuru mu mamu ye kama enti koba ne sana akoma no ya na dwuma se de se ne fata edima na bosom ya so oba bi si apini odi areho efrisa ma emaye esisi so banketenkete na yase ewe no etwa no wadwera ne sia osum Dr. Simin Kancho say emfichikomu ha se de odi atie bia no Lawson Herbal Mixture e draw ba ebema ofichikomu ha no nyina afiro ede ama eba na frofre edre hefa na benya biato say ana besi anom nafa ye di komodia ye ni komonfa ahoma so 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 ana 0248 61 99 0248 61 99 na misene ofa babia doctor ni dia sesa se ye kanfo no ye bo na baso ye bo ne samrane the virgin doctor sadi we eme wo wiase afa na nyina na dia seda e ma no frise wa ho ni disem akoyie doctor ede Lawson Locke bae no aboa amema na woni atenka aba aboa mama no bebrena sa ye virgin wa ye babunu afei ensu anagu omo sabi enka na wo omo ho ahemfie ho aye kama nana timi bowura hokotena se edi asem a ye de abre no nyina timisraw oyoba na opese oye virgin opese owura na ni gye ho opese o kanfo aka kiro se mawura medase ematin kanesa ba biodia bomodiana nom Lawson Locke Mixture entwa makoma yensa onuma ensa ya na guo nyina eniema fita iti sakatoa no sade no nyina eba be free odi ama afa bema na sen obema na hi obema na phone atwea kom ensawo bi gu ano ya ne nsuo fita bi frimu ba oro amo asia wo nse sabin carbon bi wom nsuo fita bi asusum bema doctor say wo de wo nom Lawson law kena bomodia na hwe eduru size a opa na oja efrise no fotene ne bi wom tise bema ebenya sede wo pe na watimi agina naso sisiade a watreatia enkobe free ho a me say eduro ne ye Lawson law care mixture yeni nkomo bi o enche ne sorry ay 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 Anna 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 na me see oya bema dia na wa ye omo masem wa kire se ampa ye ka mema ya donko so ka ho ugina brane enema didaye ukotodwemu odene osisimu odene opaachi utimi gina so ye eno ana doctor say ye di adanse ya yesema kasa de esa pemiebo na bema betimi aye bia eye Lawson delay man capsules ye no na bema numa eboa ma akotodwenu osisi ne opaachi ye dene anu ntibisraw anopodi di awie no meet dunumachi na de law care mixture na yesu na de amna tupai ne mienu enumre no aye ne sa pepepe de amame eba ne sa bema enam se 20 ni akomore krama koti dunsi kro kokwa amani nyina wo muniti eboyi ade a efere se kokko nyina afuro so na mmiem sisi ni ukotodwani huntinim ade amaw emadi mu amasem na afei ojunso ajunso emaye ebikam ebanketenkete o prostate na ho ode kofo mesraw prostate ya bone ha memaye efrimfinhia aduana numode kono bema wanhwe yi a ebeduru baabi teriye pa wanhwe yi a ebeduru baabi na afei ye kwahye roba eno so de basa de na ya donko oyere dem pomodia wako hospital doctor akacho se na sen enema bi ohu won enkoyi a pomodia ma ye mhihyew Lawson delay man capsules memeduru a eboa mema yenti ahoman na menkyere baabi a benya biatom baabi atom aduru bia drugstore pharmacy over the counter okoduru a onsa ebeka 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 Anna 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 Asante Mampondie Sewa Herbal Shop Bacho Enkwantanai no so ene ahemfie no ene de hwe animu afei Careflow Pharmacy ewo atonsu obaha sabeka bi ye kokwada so dia DVL office no ene ne de hwe animu ye Lawson Enterprise obapa beki oho Mr Herbal Danny Herbal Colinac Apidank Ozons okwa ubenya bi na ndoso pone de Lawson Herbal Center abuakwa Kenan eho ane obomodiana na kwajibi na sede eba da bia ka kire no Lawson Herbal product ne de eho na asie ni nyina no edaso aye in kind
20 akomore krama kwati okay do sikro ni nyina ya
ene ya no ama ebi ne ya try ahwe
me di beja
feja
so dia wa fe no nyina no so obefo
right na mami mo audio we ento aso na yento ayenkomo hwehwe no so we free Kwame Opariado on the Casadema has team. So sometimes so good decisions no eba as bad edema ubi okay ti any unity Kwame Opariado.
Good decisions sometimes will not come as good news to everybody. That is about the visionary of it, what you are able to. Things like Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich, you don't go into competition saying that Okraku. You go into competitions, one, not inviting pressure on your head, but going for the ultimate. You don't go into it saying Okraku Bobi Keke, because you see they are putting together 18 clubs to come and play. No, you don't do that. You go in making sure that you put things in place that will be able to help that team. In today's match, then you have to look at it again so that you will be able to be on the right path. Whatever that has to be done will have to be done. But this is part of what will help us go into the future as a long-term ambition. Look at it, maybe a bit and maybe I am YN, so that will take it from it. But I can tell you that the club and me did not have class, we came to this logical on which and for me, you didn't need a report before you be able to see that there were 15 draws. And I said, we've got this number of goals. These are basic things for everybody that follows football that knows about it.
Oparado say sometimes would make a good decision. Mass good news to some people. I think that this is in response to Hartlepool decision to part ways with their technical team. Now, because say Nigeria will say or take care muko wa.
As a Chroma say, means of communication. I know a problem. Fine. Obianu say coaches you are hired to be fired. It means you were the time, yeah. And I listened to this Dramani. Also, official never be a misalignment. Also, never be an aligning. Now, official the board the interest of a crowd of folk. Obianu say coach there. Coach Biani we say what now to that kingdom come. Like the dia Max Wadumukano. They were who you ninka so. Clubs no amanfo abedi omomre atamana house ejana na iso ene ba bi onu be hia bia no satan house ba match we bisa se house share say bisa se wan na bo ne ye but an anya masesa onya ne say de onya ne kane no but the means of communication to omo ani omo ye adwuma na that is a problem broni be yiwadi be kwan obefa so be trek rata na ma no okotena fi na kan cry ma reshe mi say even though ye yimadi but ye yimadi wo kwan na efataso but when you be so to come ko wa or any sending WhatsApp message say yeah you would mama can maybe a president Rollins in the or say and fell it about text message yes and I respect you technical band crap I quite remember coach means me know I'll sit you down me know better answer it's the professional way of communicating only pardon transfer ni kan kasa wi na fe what putting it on paper so na that be what me anya krata be chese ye na di o house of folk na kwa fa so ye na di say the ye na di but trust na WhatsApp message there em say ha dwen kakra ha dwen pa
right
na and what the sorry akwa nche ship dealer wa he
na o message bi kra be di me ha
ship dealer wa he ma ba krom ha say
on to me face you
ma ba ha asa ba kusuru wani kofi kankan nyina suru masada ba kumasi abonten so abo hanom be 72 hours ni owura na gumi hu fi sa yesi fie da bia ro betra radio so eno tira me sheda ba ukua da se me bomodin ase me hun me ba hanra shidilant mi afisi enna so ma san ba ha sei ohun mi otete se me wa ha wasansa na chiko
skani hu tete
minni problem no
ti message abai
anya message na me me bisa say ship dealer no wa
enna make me you ano wa ha me you ano almost enna de ogbe kai no from ship dealer team almost say and we have exclusives here. Mickey was a spare driver to his own taxis. He used to work with the taxis whenever any of the drivers were sick, sacked, or couldn't work in a particular day. We have videos.
They can't just say many taxis. Taxis are taxis, all right. But I was not a driver to any of the taxis.
I should be taxi drivers. My
point is say, I am in Kumasi. Minko baby, no hasi. Yamebua echna. Onim say where you kese wa hase. Ma me for videos kra na me kan trete for. Yamebua echna Rich Park fan of Panunsia. And I am Yamini Akuma Sabe Jemfi Nase, also from Muya. And Tiabusiana, I say, Echna, and now, Omo Pedo, Crabia Cra, no ma Papa, the Chikra, Ora, Andrews, Kwame Mankwa. And a fret no Nuncia, a copy Nuncia, Rich Park, no, Adaji no Cra. I may walk with the so, a Beconasia, sorry. Ship dealer, a shadow invitation, Bren, or the coffee can come in. May buy 72 hours in it. Mahesha na mi hunu e dey say santima nyina begia to say and some of run about now studio I can find hu nyina no enye no kra say no kra adentin na maba me pese me be mi hu na me face no one on one woni me play hide and seek sa on pese obehia me and they say me did because me share that kwa bro chese me call no investigations and then I release video no back I da me page so me call you so me call investigation e hwehwe mu say school now also about no Oxford no e mo dia hen call because Oxford universities no you won mienu you back on hidden thing and your friend Oxford Brooks University minim ship de la pa nti minim say man call Oxford University na me call Brooks or beka say nye ho no call school obanji bia kwa kosi ba bi foforo nti me call mienu nyina England so your Ivy League schools papa na wo ho do mienu Cambridge University and Oxford University. Oxford no so call ye. Makwa check ho nyina. Almost say empanyimfo a efre bibrem ha say eba school horum no. Ship de la di ni honum bi. Omobo President J Kufu omo kan kire me say ono ba school horum. Ora chachuchu kata. Yeso ono so ba school ho. Ene e bom panyimfo. Ora dan so ma hu ne die wo horum. Me wo videos amako share registrar no. Ono watena school mo since 1970. What you documents are trending. Then you have no video no honum. Tell person me share ora ship dealer. Me any problem there. Me go good mabon fear or babia. Me go and mas me respected the pa or she can all right. Many problem. But sir, obakwa betina radio so aka say me hear me Mr. Namadi and I'm a taxi driver and I'm a cry yet team man my good team no or scandalizing me. Oba verify me studio has say cause can come to I want me and come here and no and then you have a simple pampa mummy nyina amato wuram
what me pacho mbisa so nti wa ba se obeden di okan
you na baba yi mi ho ano
na oba wa friend
my friend is one share the from here no dwane here
o say can come and body to only can come na show
I don't care about can come me fa on can come ho asem me fa my point is say he has scandalized me the whole world. Me so know me fans and some can say now a taxi driver or can taxi driver was a taxi me so me treat taxi driver me treat taxi driver biggest fan so to the American what can some PR fan one something nyanya no cry and then my brook was me did 3 days e wo kuma se about
usura na say
bakusro they can go the bakusro
okay
anya we no just on kono ma adana na manager ko kan kam so ama on the back fear that question now me call Mr. P or say my back or mo share or so Mr. P or
no problem no
or no na here architect of dem my question
message am can you understand by
Sawati on the architect the question nyina on ehihya ase but me free kuma say me wa ha say up to a china na me make sure say on map your ha say me am to no ni fie
na makoye show no
say so bebu ase
me dem sero me nimu pacho me de o kan yo so ma yedi am to me pass bia me pacho pa me to no
it is say obi am say ba ko
me to no asawa she to me montreja
ye ship de la kafa ho nyira anya no kore
okay
just antimai de wa kafa no monyin to say de me maka no ene no kore no video so a e che say wan call Oxford University on
me da see okay we ma Arsenal for interest na me go me say mu de me pese me de ma no be akotum go be wie no na ebetwa wuti abefa ho abuja ko say the medical akari nyame ya adoma wo chena nye nyina ye hia e wo 1759 Old Santinos eho another UEFA Champions League final Pure FM the Champions League final three na ho na akwa drew ti game no so ye 4 nti wo chena right from show ti from 12 no na ye nyina ye hia ho saa to say be go through game no enso etimi awie na PSG Arsenal ena ebogiro bia obabi o bia obabi o ena yeti studio Arsenal for mrenti bi no ato achim wa asi na minim de ntia o man share so mo Arsenal jisi o mo agbo rampeni for mo akwaba
andi ye joso
bia bo
onyame adom o se wa haide Arsenal kwanti ye bibia yo okay so what you say
na league munyi bi dana
league no ya jibida o nim say league ya jibida o kan ko former league or Premier League mo teams for current mini Arsenal frame intino sa na tie na say Arsenal no recent times no na glorious nation da ma inti ye je ba ko fam ne ke kai ho ma wiase ahun say Arsenal no da so tie ase
mu suro say mbasa akwa another 22 years amunya sa moment ni bia
that be esro bia ni ho na ye pese wiase tie nka say Arsenal no mu ni tete na sa sorry na say kure hu say first no
the entire members as because Arsenal for minimum do na since they na City a draw sa bomb of game minimum ba kwa washa Arsenal jersey since everything now no kaso da so Arsenal jersey
ebia na or selection go say no budget for the week until who need the bia but ni bia anim
David Andy say Arsenal jersey dey bia she
obi kura nya Arsenal supporters so Arsenal jersey be brave Okraku obi
me Arsenal jersey kai
Arsenal jersey dey bia she
Arsenal jersey
nkofo bebre obi
Arsenal jersey
nkofo bebre
the loyal fans pe obi as per Arsenal fans anything I say J League we na obi ayi ni tie won no because Arsenal fans no ye come down yankasa bebre so tie J League na ye yeti no obi as say Arsenal for na omo say Arsenal yintimenje league they be yintimenje league yintimenje trophy no ya je EPA yi na EPA keka maji EPA keka na nye EPA ya so na musi yempe yangoji so what you say no china Champions League ni de PG do muntre yi ye kwaji what you say 1759
last season should be 5 for final munsuru
yenye Inter Milan do yenye Inter Milan where Arsenal the Gunners
Arsenal or unbeaten or Champions
no unbeaten nyam nko na mo be unbeaten your class 9
na PSG and the PSG are okay match back we otimi concede 4 goals you see am nti wo hye na yeye match back go concede 4 goals Arsenal Champions League ya boy team ben na watimi asha Arsenal 3 kra Champions League nti team aye ne be boy otimi hye na yeye de yazo so na this is no share league mo Champions League mo brands na watimi ahye nti yenya de ba ko tuma ball no ma be fa ba ko amakom honum no ma fa ba ko children's park no ma fa ba ko KTI na se ya poma no
ya mo se hwe kona anim
ye de baby a de as go baby a ye de be she
na ni nyina ne se ochina no Arsenal fans fo ni nyina ye nyina ye shemo 1759 amukomo opposite HFM na ye be she 2 o'clock
Arsenal for
street news now from Children's Park or the bar befa 1759 e de kofa baba yara on ye be hunyina 3 times and say na born 4 o'clock ya start
there na mu chiri
debi enye say ye bi o ye ade a ye ya me wiase we say Arsenal for na ye ye bo champion final no I say beje for the first time ye ma PG emerging to us 2 times Insikra inti Arsenal fans nyina o kumasi ye so bi amra 2 o'clock ni nyina hia ni chop by baba yara wo nyina hia 3 times
meeting point ni who showing
ye meeting point ye nyina be share 1759
okay
2 o'clock
okay
ya gadawia asana ya chwa ho hia
mato umpeja say class 3
mbisaka kre
mbisai
boss Odina
I'm the Castro no be at the frame
and the last Arsenal J League now how many years
last Arsenal J League 14 years
and at the last time we called Champions League finals now how many years
no 16 years
16 but also
the last time Arsenal J League now 7 years
now 7 years and we called Champions League finals now
we called Champions League now me 9 years
9 years
sure.
Okay and inti omo ho kwan bia say so mo celebrate because e bi on bet me akọ 66 years no mo nya nji that time no mo ni we ase
and in there that time is
possible
when they
you say no Man United 10 years ni on actually 18 years ni on JB
yeah
and no ye can Chelsea so from 2018 ni be on G trophy bia England
now e mo bia kra represent Liverpool ko 30
yeah
Chelsea go 50 years Arsenal 22 years you just say you for the lowest cry
oh they very interesting.
Nyame ad mo china e was 1759 ho na ye hwa ni mu se mododo o se na moba menim se wodi ka aton side afraid the other fans but so to as you see odi wani ka aka ri paro se na mo amu player
Arsenal Ghana for ne dey was the last Sunday ye share mo stadium was so blue show ni over bare 40 crowd
ni homo
enti the street of Mohon na ye je onyina 5 enti no finance we dey Accra for nyina eba Sunyai for nyina eba Takrade for nyina eba tebe over bare 100 crowd enti place one dey tell Ghana no e mo 1 o'clock no wayema and just na for nyina emrantem na from 2 o'clock no yes so crown second na 4 no crowd ya akeke game no
okay me ebia na Arsenal ni bi ti na opese onya bia mo contact bi na bi onimo di nkomo proud to see bi obeba na ana oje direction to the place minimum contact bi am with me I share for them ana
obetimi afre 054 99
jabutre nebo number
054 99 600 19
sabo number ni
054 99 600 19
okay ti nyame ya no chebe hwemonim
ya ti andi ya das
so ye kwan bia so cap na eje a and when him say ya na de cap
Monday
ma anyi so etubutu a okay
Monday no pa
and you also count man ya they also be so more best so more the best one you also catch up so man
bo mu ade
okay
mobro ko e betia mo mabo mu mobro na e be me akwo
second come tiasi
but it's going to be wonderful tomorrow.
Yes.
Also be about they should come early. Say match near 5.
Yeah.
Into more 4 o'clock. Sorry. Into by 3 days say I start it be it's a free hand near court. So buy no answer be bantem. Because they drew sad time na traffic near day because Obia is rushing to want to be there. Mom rantem near enjoy na be bianco. So whosoever wins, it is you bet born you bet battles say we are say what I say. It's all going to be wonderful.
And Obia function team say Arsenal a both defensive and I say both boring football. Arsenal Obia mra ye biem ni o mabo. Toe to toe. Omo change tactics 10 ye be change 200 ye ni omo ball tinas e mas na ni bia ye mo hyehyɛ no obia hye ni Jesse the Arsenal colors bia obia fabra na ye ngina mu na ye nkonkoden na enim sɛ nye den a nkunimdie beba Arsenal side
that was someone pass you through I'm not much very winning. All right, see nina about the Champions League final Nyankopo ya admoch na Nyankopo ya admoch na e wo 1759 Old Santinos and na yenya na yebishia na ya witness the finals na bibia enso etumi akoso kama enso hobat mameka so midima for ba clinic Dr. Time that so yakọ yare na yetete wo ne ho na wayaresa ebi free ba doctor na wode bre na say yare na so ye na make am fudama we ko na ene ne enkushia na Dr. Time that so ebeki sure say yare no ni nyina ase bi to e ma Dr. Time that so e wa atwamago e wo kumasi a twore number ne to the number no 0244774282 0244774282 na wone no enso entumi eninkomo me mo bi sisi amra na afi no ye meto so with diaka no Christian any Maxwell when was the last time I share that say mo ma mo who treat say ohunam ye o ya mo de nde say dada de na mum tietia machima me dako o betietia say na pain spinal cord no mabu no
Christian des
on de ye we ase asema wo kan no na da me na no me ka che madam fu bi say sika na open o de ye dey
yeah
one day be one more my body nim feel good
for sure
my body nim who say on na ye adwuma na nye say sika no and the amount for ye sika disi aye adwuma de sika egu bank sa on to atade papa nche on to papa nche obewu no sebi no wan say onye obi enwu ama no na do ba be di na de no asa sebi kwasi ampani bi abedi ni sika na asa na japade nyina so once you are alive no body na be na ye adwuma no once in a while be one my body need feel good and the perfume papa bia what to be a good watch papa bia to for ball sana ye adwuma no body no if you trust be si unasi ene ekoba nyina o ada body ni baka se wonko biem no ntimi nko pesika bia biem my body need feel good
na sama Christian eken wo sika na obekọ akoye wo anya baby papa nso a
di na chidi na kona jese
wo anya baby papa nso ankoye na eno nso ye different problem eno nti ena mekanfo anspa ka anspa omo shase nyene ene panyin kwankyerefo na nkasa Mrs. Anita wa ha a ono ankasa chiri mu kakra bala me mu akwaba
ya metie
na bibi aboko de ende nyankopo ase
we no interview no be in 30 minutes we boy
Christian uso me bro zamba na sei Mrs. Anita anspa me dem timu di nyene me timu di am sam tie akra na mo wosi ena se sia mo wo nhia so mudwuma di amudie no ebi ne de wadaroma
da wasi bebre mi chia wetie fo nso nyina anspa ye bae hwehwem a ye 6 years mani
6 years
ye di 5 years wo patase
okay
ena ye biem kakrenti no yakọ nhia ye so na ye dwumadie kese a ye di pa ehia ye nipadua no ya na ye stress nipadua ne dodo nti anspide massage aba ena nipadua ne say ye stress ne bebre na ye bra na ye massage na ye nwie you say nipa wo stress bebre ba na wo face grass
okay
nti ya sa di facial so aba na facial ne what is bebre ye wo honom eno so nkonkoda no akwa ye mafie kese nti no ye sa ye man nails ye tre pedicure they both men and ladies nti ye no so ewo ho ye makeup enso ewo ho no na ye ba ha say ya asem nyina ne say ye reopen no ye 1 year mani kame ya adoma kwesi ade di anim ya ye di ye 1 year enu tonight pe say me toto mani no afidie we nso ne afidie kese a ekwa achi pa tina wo say me ba ha na ye bedi nkomo kakra about if your body na idina wiase no na amanfo mu se ni kwanse stress body ni bebre e na ye woni pa bi ho no ma onyini ndru ba bia ba hwe ni face atum say o be 50 plus make us say kwa na 30 kra we ya na stress ne doso obi nso no ma be hu nanim na ahya ase e mo wrinkles aha ni nyina e se wo treat inti an ye lanche ye reopen 1 year now masa kwa fa machine for fraba sa de na ne beti no so no eno no eye micro needing eno no na obi a nanim ahyase mo wrinkles no ye de ye anti aging te say nyina ye pese ye benyini nyina ye pese ye benyini te say o pese de bia ye hu say we young dia we hia say wa be ye micro needing eno ntimi de sa machine na ba nyame ya adoma 31st that's this coming Sunday ye di 1 year near san lunch sa machine na chire kumase manyina cause kumase ase no eno bi ni ha omtwa kwan ko akra and akra road na say
oh yes
ultra flight nso anya easy se me ma wonko ba bia bra na me treat wanim kama emawo na yensanyo massage eya na me kasona no afei na kumase yehu obo akra kasona o se sona ne kra ne day yes ye dey machine aba be si ho no ma wo do body no berro ho na wakwa akoshim 15 20 30 minutes film no be hu say first nso be kaya o ye nya malaria ye say ye pum na ya kata hu nya
yeah o shiem na musie no
nti we no kokoshima na ye so a film no say wo sweat pa ene no so mo na wo shim ne sama o kala esan ye kama
wow
nti ye de eno so aba kumase mema senti ya me ya aduma ye 31st that's coming Sunday me to me safre kumase manyina me ma 30% discount
wow
ti me to me safro bia me nya bie 11 o'clock am ye be pon anajo 12 o'clock ti me to me safre kumase manyina asemo ma me support me na ye lunch 1 year no na san lunch ye micro needing machine
obi simi musa say ye manko na e ba na say
obi a don can say ye fi obi bisa say ye manko na e say
na wonim bibi me bie ye yon me try ka say reopen ya bie ye ope oma ye massage any facial pa e mema
sao
iti me dwene ho sam se ema ye mpese ye be bombrewa enso me na de bia na omo eba be ye facial
enyi makeup nti bibia de kata so
yes eno so ye point
nti natural na na de nam
yes eno so ye point nti ama me ne de omo be ye facial pa iti me ade a me ye kra me hia me ne mo
okay
cause na be ya so mbetache ye hu ma na ye hu say yes
oh fantastic
say uto say we ya say me do ko
Edi no
ma no ye we mia wo hana we mia wo hase
so ma we mia di chire djuma ye mia djuma na ode ne ko why how far the na achina yenya no ye ne nya djuma
yes anche ye chia kwa ni bium in case obi chie na opeso we kwa nkoma na ye ne de 30% discount say nim say ha de 30% as am ai
30% no so ye nchire mu ma obi o wa abontinti ase so ye djuma na normal day obeji 100 cedis adano wache 30 cedis oba obitu ya 70 cedis saha so obeji 200 Ghana cedis 70% no echese 30% no 60 Ghana cedis no de ache so instead obitu ya 200 Ghana cedis no charge no obitu ya 1.4 china nko Sunday 31st no a perfect opportunity intimacy no meba yenka andi die no ka family ye no menka
but yen chere ye cha kwa ni bim na
me pa cho ye wa hodwun hia ye so hia ye so no ka no wa mfa hodwun na ma hwa no bia kotafo hia ye so
ba
ye wa hodwun
hia ye so
opposite car bank
okay
free Clavi the next 2 building
yeah
na ye wo
esoro
ye wo soro
fantastic ai kwa me I send him message say o free how am to know but
me pacho me wo emma wo na me wo me
okay
ti say o pese oba me say oba na be chusi
ya me come at you for adaroma
afere udane
ti wo ma wo na wo me ma wo ti o be chusi bia
no ma
de we massage say
number be on my waiting there to in case you be person of friend
me pacho your number is 053 11 22 114 yes 0264 29 53 73
any numbers will be to me afraid
yes bookings yes person book ya bet me akwa website
okay
Anspa Beauty akwa website ye wo hobia your price list ni na da hono
okay but Sunday we dey a special reopening
yes
and about with 30% discount. Fantastic.
Me na so be on ma or buy bia ye can location na ne Okraku fi. O de on show ye din no okogogo a onbo Anspa.
Okay.
E de ne beba ho street.
E de ne beba street. Fantastic. Na me aduma ye beba pa. Ye beba ni.
Me baby a. Me ba baby o.
Okay. See, yeah, that's so bad. And share this good news. Yeah, you better hear him say Sunday. You never be support.
Sunday, the me hear money now.
You never be.
Me money na me mo honum ti.
I was afraid we can't wait na mimia.
You mimia no so. So when you this are you be do no.
So we name.
When you this are the answer mfa.
Ben you and there no crap. Obia for say o look young. Ben you and there no crap. Obia for say o look young. Because yes I call market.
Yeah, yes can ko ship dealer dey o say wo ko yi ne yam ne nyina de nkola de na agunge. You be call Anspa.
Of course, yes, we look good. And I'm also like Mr. Raymond. Guys, more farmer girlfriends and call because once will be girlfriend who offend when you abra where it doesn't cost anything. Yeah, sounds I'm a discount. Take your girls there and call girl birthday Sunday and I say the birthday by Debbie. You take them there. These little things. My man, a pemonyeska baby now, but who's can only be into these opportunities. Yes, you Andy who says so take it.
Okay, grandma, but says oh, Sunday, me fans up so your mouth girlfriend, some your mouth boyfriend. If you book that day,
we get 30%. 30%.
Exactly the point. But then a bear face.
Minimum quote, bet me book for.
Exactly. All the girls who guy.
I come here. Booking for.
Exactly.
4 different people. So only ban mechanism. Only ban mechanism.
Debut.
We saw one coach.
Who said that? That's me Modi.
That's also coach. I don't coach. I go better one. All baddest also.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing. And I do say, oh yes, I'm your 1 2 now. And my girl wants to crowd a guy. Sometimes yes, can but the way you do things when you bet no girl knows no acquire a guy. So I think it's a big opportunity.
Okay.
Chris said wifey says
wifey now.
Oh yes, I'll be there. I've told you I'll be there. Yeah. Because require me wife to be in a birthday air but I'll use this a series of things I want to do for because I really like her. She's good. And I'll take her there. Nasiri me madam na atna se no wahwe who's also jinazo say madam na come sa it's me dey say madam nsa it's a good thing.
Okay let's see that so far na me adma Sunday me ba support okay now I wish for my menka say me na pa royal guest house dey maka ho asema tro me say so onya bedru asantemantem wa na ba bia obedan kwa na odwene ho dey me na pa eho and ebeboa because rooms no neat and almost services so excellent what you see now unu say obo Oshim School Junction offer Grace Gift enim honoma e hono mo na also ko California food job so mo ho e ho yenum light and e ho enso ntwa tambia no ejina so enso mo san so shuttle o person offer near be pick from the airport baby just a phone call free e beba near be pick your number is 0543 556 666 0543 556 666 na odi emon ko mo Gingerment Dental Clinic enso ne ekwe same problem bia no yemfa nko e gingerment aso e be so obi a wutie mi a so wo se no apai to kura bedem anase obi won ma wo brush anamoja enso edi akire banya ono nko a obi so won ma bread crowd ne sekamu a na cha blood edi akire so osie fita sanso na obi a onso opese o share silver anase gold teeth no munyina mumfa nko eye Benjamin Aso na afi omunya abotwen hwe kama Kumasi Abreport Junction Bantama High Street Total Filling Station e Accra so eye nungwa omo ewo baabi a NDC office no opposite na Tachiman Maxi Market Kenten Road eho eno wonti akọ na chese omo hwe emebibia anya kama entumi emfa emao. Now yenye few of the birthdays na yen sorry ma ambitious emra na de aka no onfa emetwa so ema nyina. Okay. Na mention birthdays nasi. Okay, mame, nice one. The Edicano, happy birthday, Kodiama, Janelle, Adepa, Frempoma, Upukuare. Na, we, if you papa, and, or say, young wish you a happy birthday, na, never pa, Nana Pukuare, the CEO of Menapa Royal Guest House, and Aneba, Janelle, Adepa, Frempoma, Upukuare. In a birthday, and papa message or the car was saying, may the Most High Lord grant her with what in His own wisdom she deserves in life. And then, as you know, in your 5 years, and then papa, I said, we on the titles, Daddy loves you, Adi. Janelle, with your papa, and what we show a special, a happy birthday. Janelle, happy birthday to you. God bless you. Yeah, kwe nim no ena enso eyamian kasa menua akosi asare bafo ya nim no from Konongo Odumase de Escoral and ye different no na me sure say season we de kwan Chelsea ene kotokode na fashion no bugo no ni Chelsea ni kotokode onfa ni agro on kan nemum o ha no abakumase ade a obehwe kotoko match ewa ha o ha no abakumase na da yamanza kotoko match dia Sunday obakumase Saturday. I don't know. You better do. I know for us. Young go Chelsea match. Maybe go Chelsea match. This season there, Kotokone Chelsea kawa chipa scorer. But bro, happy birthday to you, Nyanko Punshaw, and from all the guys. Almost see young show a special happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to you. Sanso and I wish happy birthday to Madame Millicent Dede, the CEO of Brady Dede Enterprise. Was Swami Market. And Madame Millicent Dede Ewo. And then your birthday, happy birthday to you. Nyanko Punshaw na onya okesi enka ho pa. Madam Millicent, happy birthday once again ekwa the amount. Sanso and we say happy birthday to Madam Rita. Na Madam Rita adwuma ewo Hope Exchange Medical Center ewo Santasi. And then Madam Rita wawoda if we said you and we say young show a happy birthday today. Madam Rita, happy birthday to you. Na yamfa congratulations kase and so Emma, the new paramount queen mother of Denyase traditional area, Nana Enima Entry Kwanama the second. Yamwana basu yepa na yenkase ebra yedra queen mother nyankopon ankasa ene nananom in their wisdom M1 no guide no na untimi enhwe adehia omo Denyase traditional area onhwe omo nyina so ye na we every akwasi boatin Arod was Switzerland and was here for congratulations we enfama Queen Madonna. Congratulations to you.
Listen, Andy, me da see na we the minim say coincidence we say dey you minua baako Eric Owusu Echampon biology tutor Pom Memorial Senior High School. And then the birthday Bamaso. Yeah. Coincidentally. Yeah. Or then the girlfriend. Share the same birthday. Oh, okay, that's good. Eric Owusu Echampon. Any ni wife to be, ni fiancé. Ohima Jessica Otain our year Juma Kukufu General Hospital. Oh, okay. Together almost celebrate your birthday ne. And inti Eric any Ohima Jessica Otain our year Juma Kukufu General Hospital. On my own behalf, the entire science department of Opo Memorial Senior High School wish you happy birthday. When you fiancé na de me so say mo be boom fumpa da mo bust. Congratulations na me shamo na homa mo kwantenten. Sanso na minua Nana Kofi enso twi tutor Pom Memorial Senior High School. Onye a colleague that keke is just a brother. Bibia consultation bibia mini kufidie akwaye 5 and 6 ubia penasem school mo no very humble person workaholic oye adwuma say they say so ye bia ntine enso kufi so birthday enti nana happy birthday dia na minim de ope me ba me de beba me wafa senso nana ya Gracie maso TV na dum kama hu me wafa se nana ya Gracie ono nso birthday ni belated and intino chairman ni no Andy ni no any fearful nyina apart from una we said nshia na da and intino on behalf of myself and everybody who fi bia no me wafa se nana ya uko Facebook and in social media handles your friend no oba ya Gracie and also awodano belated there. So happy belated birthday to Nanaya Nyamisha Munyina.
Right, it was for Hannah Berma Kwame de Jumedian so yedina ABC Nyankopo ya doma chira yebesa betenase na yede the final for the week and so to me Eddie Aba and of course the Champions League go. That is so China Champions League no 1759 Old Santinos and holding in Asia na together with the whole crew na ya witness the Champions League final. Really Andrews who's with your friend and Nick Have a wonderful day and stay blessed. Ambitious is up.